Ladies and gentlemen, after a very long delay, we are finally live from Graham, Texas. It is the state semifinal between Sulphur Springs and Andrews. We're getting ready to begin very shortly. Game was supposed to begin at 6:30 p.m., so about a 3.5-hour delay.
Yeah,
and Korey and I have been here for over 6 hours now.
Yeah, got here at 4:15 on the dot, and been set up and waiting ever since.
We're finally ready for some semifinal state softball, the state semifinal softball. There we go.
Doesn't seem real, but I'll be honest, with the lightning and everything, I was not expecting it.
Yeah, I had accepted a very long time ago that we probably weren't playing softball tonight, but it was very important that they do go ahead and play tonight because, again, if they couldn't play tonight, they can't play tomorrow night because of graduation. So now a best-of-3 series becomes a one-game on Saturday.
Yeah, and it's kind of tricky because in baseball and softball, one games are always weird because anything and everything can happen in that span. You always want to lean on playing more than one game. Obviously, once you get to the next round, it is just a one-game winner-take-all in Austin. So, but like I said, anything can happen. Weirder things have happened. We've seen weirder things tonight. And so we're in the crow's nest, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how soon we're going to get started, but we just wanted to go ahead and get on air, and they could get started any minute. So
yeah,
we want to go ahead and start the stream. Before we go any further, I want to give a big thank you and remind everyone that the pregame show, as always, is brought to you by Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where they make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore their extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit any lifestyle and budget. Their dedicated team is there to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Go visit them or browse their online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with a perfect car. Find it at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. Korey, hopefully people are aware at this point, but can you explain to everyone the situation that we have going on tonight with the stream?
So with NFHS, obviously they have first rights to any and all streams, and so what you'll be seeing tonight is another edition of our Gamecast. We'll show it to you right quick.
Yeah.
On the left side, you'll have your scoreboard as normal. We've made it a good bit bigger. You'll see balls and strikes. You'll see outs. You'll see innings.
So let's say there's 2 outs and Hannah Speed hits a double.
Yeah,
you'll have it.
You'll also see that reflected right there.
You'll have the main count like we've always had up there, or the main scoreboard.
Yes.
And then you have that as well.
Along with who's at bat, who's on deck, in the hole. When Andrews is batting, we will not have that information because we don't have their lineup. And so
As you can tell, Korey and I are not the only ones who have been waiting 6 hours for softball.
That's what I was going to say.
It's still a very packed crowd and a very loud one at that.
Yeah, you can tell. And it's one of those things when you get to this point, it's like you're 4 hours away from home. We're not going at home anytime soon, so we're here. And we're going to be here until softball's going to be played.
Yeah, I mean, they could have waited until midnight. However long it took, people were going to stay and people were going to be that fired up
and ready to go
when they finally do get started. So, Korey, this is the first time your Sulphur Springs Ladycats have been in the state semifinal. The regional final was super exciting. That was a best-of-3. Ladycats lose game 1 of the series. And then game 2, we about never, ever, ever finished or got to play. We waited till about this time for game 2. That was in the middle of a rain delay in the 7th inning, by the way, or going into the 8th inning. And Hannah Speed had not a perfect game, but a no-hitter through those 7. You come back on Saturday morning and finish that. Ladycats score a quick run, get the win, and then you kind of keep that momentum rolling. And both of them a 1-0 win?
Yes. So you lost the first one, I believe, 6-2, 7-2. I think it was 6-2 the first game.
I believe it was 6-2. Yeah.
And then you come back and win both games. And what's funny is they actually lost the run differential 6-4, I believe, but ended up winning the series. So just kind of a scrappy way to make your way to the state semifinals. Andrews did it in a different way. They scored a ton of runs and also allowed a ton of runs. And so you're really seeing 2 different conflicting styles tonight.
Yeah, 100%.
Between the Andrews Mustangs and the Sulphur Springs Ladycats. But they're either going to score a lot of runs, make a lot of noise, or do both, or one or the other.
It's really hard to tell when trying to look through Andrew's stuff because usually when you're looking at teams in your region, you have an idea of who they're playing against. I mean, kind of from West Texas, I can't.
Yeah,
it's really hard to tell. They do score a ton of runs.
Yeah.
I think it's very almost like serendipitous how the Ladycats have even gotten to this point because you keep pointing out so many times along the way that, you got very close in that Gilmer win.
Yeah.
Was it you won one of those game 2, 1-0, I believe.
And really,
or game 1, but
yeah. So I think they won both games by 1, if I'm not mistaken, or it was very late game. Anyways, the Gilmer series was tough. The Godley series was tough. The Sanger series was even more ridiculous.
You were
than
one
that.
swing of the bat, a 2-run homer away from Allison Frazier in Game 2 of that Godley series to not winning that game, losing a 1-0 gem from Hannah Speed, and then maybe potentially losing Game 3.
Yeah, not only that, but I believe I'm trying to think if it was Shaylee Friddle or Claire Thompson who got on to make it that 2-run home run. And so, I mean, man, it's but that's what we talk about when it comes to the playoffs. Sometimes it feels like there's just teams of destiny that make it.
It very much does have that feel. It doesn't matter what you do to get there. Just do whatever it takes to get there.
Look at the Pacers, man. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, just same difference. And so it's just one of those things. To make it this deep, you got to have a lot of talent, you got to have a lot of luck, and you got to have things just go your way at the right time.
Korey, because I don't know exactly how much time we have left in this pregame show, let's go ahead and hear from our friends over at Nottingham and a few others, and we'll be right back to recap and to get ready for tonight's game.
Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge.
At East Texas Physical Therapy, we cater to your needs, from our geriatric clientele to the athlete returning to sport. As therapists, we rely on the latest research and strength and conditioning principles, from blood flow restriction and dry needling to safe progression of running using our anti-gravity treadmill. We perform sport-specific testing and use evaluative measures to determine safe return to your sport, whether it's practice or game time. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
So in January of, 22, just went in for a routine gallbladder surgery, and there were some complications that entered about a 6-month uphill climb over at Baylor Hospital. Everyone said you really need to see if you can get a hold of Amicus. I would recommend these people 100% every single time. They would be the first I would have them come.
Whether you're looking for a heavy-duty truck for the ranch, a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle.
Again, what's after felt like a lifetime of waiting. We were finally almost ready to get this game started. Game 1 of the state semifinal between Sulphur Springs and Andrews. Again, Korey, I'm going to toss it over to you and explain what's going on tonight.
Yeah, I'm reading through our comments right now, and just want to let everybody know, due to NFHS, when we go to this camera, I mean, that's really not even what we're supposed to be showing you as is. We do not have the rights to this game. NFHS has first dibs to the game. We are not allowed by the UIL to broadcast this game as we would normally show it.
Yeah.
So
I cannot stress enough, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want people looking at me. I would much rather y'all be seeing the game.
This is
not my ideal way of broadcasting the game.
I can promise you.
We're just happy to be doing this.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So if you're going to be in the comments, can we move the camera? No.
We cannot.
We cannot. It is against the rules. I want to make that plainly clear. This is not our normal broadcast. This is not how we normally do things. However, due to NFHS and UIL and streaming rights, I mean, we can't do it. So
yes, but again, if you look at your screen, you can see you'll know exactly what's going on at all times, from runners on base to outs to the count to who's up to who is on deck, all of that.
Yeah. So NFHS, I'm seeing her comment. NFHS isn't showing it tonight. I don't know. I'm looking at her to my left. So
seems to be. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's set up. She may not be live just yet because the game hasn't officially started. I'm not sure. We have. As we've done all night, we'll have to weather the storm. But they are here. And so if you would like to watch the game, you can pay the however much it is a month. I believe it's like $11 or $12 a month. And if you do it right now, I believe you'll get the state championship games. So
Oh, nice. Very good.
I mean, guys, I understand that it may not be on NFHS right now, but
Yeah, I don't know. We're looking at her. She
at them.
seems to have it going, so I don't know if she's waiting till the game to start. Or, I mean, there's obviously been times where unfortunately we thought, but I don't know. But just hang out with us and we'll keep you updated the best we can.
Or pay and go to NFHS.
No, hang out with us.
Or hang out with us. Yeah, please hang out with us. So.
But yeah,
you tell my bedtime's 9:15, Tyler.
Yeah, as you can see, we are meeting. The coaches are meeting, exchanging lineups. I don't know if they're still going to do the national anthem and starting lineups or everything, or if we're just going to start playing softball. But
my vote would be just to run them out there, and these fans have waited long enough. They are chomping at the bit for state semifinal softball, and it's kind of funny, not funny, but kind of ironic. Coach Carrillo has spent Coach Carrillo has spent his 19-year career trying to make it to the state semifinal. Spends 19 years to get here, and then has to wait. All this time.
I would argue the weather delay in the regional final plays a big role in why you're here to begin with.
Yeah,
I mean that game 2 that they had to end up delaying and coming back the next day. It really felt like the Ladycats could have played till 2 a.m. and we weren't going to score a run. So you kind of got a fresh start, got to come back the next day with a ton of momentum and energy, and you scored immediately. You win that game. You go win game 3. So maybe you can use this delay, and maybe you can use this to your advantage as well.
Got a comment from Maria. It is live now on NFHS, but I'm a loyal Chad's Media fan. Thank you, Maria.
So
we appreciate that.
We appreciate that. Hopefully
And I think it goes without saying, nobody's more bummed than us when we get that email from the UIL saying that we've been denied. We follow this team all year long. We look forward to their games. We look forward to them making it further and further and further. And I can promise you right now, even if we weren't allowed to do this, me and Tyler would
find a way
here.
to do something. Yeah,
we would still be here because we just.
Yeah, I can't express enough. There's nobody on earth more bummed out than I am when I get that email that says that we can't, and then we have to start scrambling to figure out what we're going to do instead. I mean,
what you see is
I'm more upset about it than anybody.
What you see has been built in a day and a half days of work. So. Similar with football. I mean, we got that email on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and have to scramble and figure something out. But that's kind of what we do. We figure stuff out.
Korey, it sounds like we're starting to get started with the national anthem. I don't know if we're doing national anthems and starting lineups, but we're going to step aside so y'all can hear that. And then y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night.
And away we go from Graham, Texas. Attendance looking good for 10 p.m. at night, and a 3.5-hour drive, I believe 4-hour drive for the Mustangs from Andrews. And this is time. It's a beautiful night now. As you can tell, the wind was picked up a very, very good bit, but now has begun to quiet down. And as we sit here in Graham, Texas, it is finally, Tyler, softball time in Texas.
I know. It's only felt like a full weekend already, but we are almost ready to get rolling. Again, thank y'all so much for being patient with us and for waiting with us, for hanging out during the Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge pregame show. I ran down up, and I'm running back up the steps.
Yeah.
Trying to catch my breath again. Before we get rolling, I want to tell you about our good friends over at Revamped Aesthetics, where cutting-edge technology meets expert skincare to help you achieve your best skin yet. Their advanced laser treatments offer safe, effective, and long-lasting results for hair removal, sun damage correction, and skin resurfacing. Go see them in their new location at 620 Church Street.
Trying to respond in our comments as best I can.
Korey, we are finally ready to get rolling.
I'll be honest, Tyler, I didn't think it was going to happen.
I didn't either.
I'll be very honest with you.
I didn't either.
If you'd have told me an hour ago we'd be playing this game starting at 10:30, I would have called you a liar to
Yeah, it wasn't
your
looking
face.
likely. Was not looking likely. But now we're ready for the first pitch from Hannah Speech. She's been incredible, not just this postseason, really all season, but
Starts it off with a swing and a miss.
swing and a miss to start the night. This postseason, she has started 9 games. She's 8-1 with a 1.11 ERA and a 0.878 WHIP. About as good as they come.
Yeah. Number 7 for Andrews at the plate.
There you go.
Try to keep that updated for our I know we got a lot of Mustangs watching.
Do we?
I saw a lot of Let's Go AHS in the comments.
And another big swing and a miss.
The Andrews coach is talking to number 7, talking about, hey, that ball was up at your eyes. We gotta have more plate discipline there.
Yeah,
and,
2 pitches, 2 swings and misses to start the night. And I mean, I think just as much as anybody, these batters are ready to get rolling. But a swing and a miss, strike 3.
That's a way to start it off right there, Tyler.
That'll definitely set the party off right.
That'll get you going if you're Hannah Speed, that's for sure. So bring up number 6 for Andrews.
Will definitely set the party off right. Just like a little Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
A little Luther Vandross. Even a little Anita, maybe.
Something. We're going to need all of that to get home safe.
Korey, 4 pitches, 4 swings and misses.
I mean, Hannah Speed.
Oh, everyone I just listed, you're going to be hearing some of on the way home tonight.
If I'm not asleep.
I will wake you up to sing Luther Vandross. I will.
I
So
mean,
4 pitches, 4 strikes.
See how far she can keep this going.
And another one,
Yeah.
Korey. 5 pitches, 5
She's-
swings and misses.
She's dealing, man. She's dealing.
Hannah Speed looking as good as we've ever seen her.
And I tell you right now, I think the personality of Hannah Speed helps out a lot in these kind of scenarios where you had to sit and wait.
Yeah, she's very much got a pitcher's personality.
Just relaxed.
That one fouled back about right where you parked the car earlier. But
Yeah, so we should have moved that. I said we were going to, and then I'm sorry, Tyler.
you're paying for the damages on that, right?
Safe lot repair, safe lot replace. You need
Nope.
some better insurance
No.
on your car. I know a guy you can call.
I was about to say. No, say we instead of giving out free promo, we could give
Yeah.
out actual promo.
Yeah, that's true. It is loud.
So again, the 0-2. And Korey, a swing and a miss. It's
Drop
gotten
third
past
strike.
Riddle behind the plate. Throw to first is in
She got
time.
her. Great job by Abby Goldsmith to secure the catch and then quickly get out of the way to avoid the interference call.
Yeah, that was a great job both on Friddle and Abby's part. Friddle has to come back to the backstop. It's not that far away, but you've got to be quick, and then you've got to see kind of what your throwing line is to the first baseman. You've got to get it there, not get in the way of the runner and everything. That's a good job on both of their parts.
There's a lot going on.
It is a lot going on, but 2 up, 2 down.
Andrews busted in a lot of people.
They did.
Are showing bunt.
I think that one missing a little high and maybe a little away as well. First ball of the night for Hannah 1-0.
If we didn't have this huge pole in our way, I'd show the Andrews crowd, but they're in full force, man.
Obstructed
Yeah,
viewing.
there's a lot of obstruction in the way.
That one, I think, called a ball, maybe just a tiny bit
Yeah.
outside, or Hannah kind of motioning that it was low. So either way, 2-0.
That's good because, this is where that Sanger, that first game against Sanger helps out a lot because you don't want to get those kind of issues this late into the playoffs.
Yes, 100%. I think she learned a lot from that night.
Yeah.
Kind of as you're pointing out, that one bouncing in there. So 3 pitches, all 3 of the balls, 3-0 the count. Got both of the first 2 batters of the inning to go down swinging.
Yeah, and it's tough. There's probably, not probably. There's a lot of adrenaline pumping right now.
There
on
is, yeah,
both
for sure
sides.
there is.
It's loud. It's tense. It's state semifinal. You've been waiting almost 4 hours to play this game.
Yeah, you're ready to get rolling. I think a foul tip on that one, Korey. Interesting there on 3-0, only because you've had 6 swings and misses already tonight. So a little interesting, but
Sorry about that. Usually you want to see just kind of them sit on it.
Korey, this hitter for Andrews is one of the best in the entire state. I have her stats for you. Sends a shot down the left field line, but foul. And that one off the wall, I believe. But yeah, this is one of the best hitters in all of high school softball. She's going to Midland College, but this season, a .547 hitter. She's got 16 home runs, 16 doubles, and 65 RBI.
My gosh. Yeah, she's dangerous. And you saw right there that shot to left
one
field.
swing of the bat. Again, with numbers, it's always hard to tell, but we've seen a few videos of her just on Twitter and stuff, and her swing is like, okay, yeah, she's the real deal. She fouls that one way back and out of play, so it'll stay a full count here with 2 outs, nobody on.
This is tense, man. And number 10 for Andrews, she's good. She's making Hannah fight for it and battle.
Yeah, in this first at bat alone, you're seeing how good of an eye she had taking the three balls, but way out in front of that one, fouling it down the third base line. So we'll keep the at bat going.
Going around the horn, we see Baylor Boatman at third, Gracie Thompson at short now with Emerson back to second, and Abby Goldsmith back to first. I believe we have
with Shaylee Friddle behind the plate.
Yeah, Shaylee Friddle behind the plate. KK in left, Allison in center, and I believe that's Braylee Blevins in right.
Another foul ball. Keeping the count going.
She's staying alive.
Is it or is it Claire?
Oh, no, sorry, that's Claire.
Yeah, I believe it's Claire
apologize.
Thompson in
I
right field.
apologize.
That's a very good outfield, though.
That's a very strong outfield.
We've seen all 3 of these outfielders make really big plays throughout this postseason.
Yeah, without KK's catch, we're sent home. We still got to go up to bat, but for all intents and purposes, I forgot we were the home team that game.
We were the home team that
Sorry
game.
about that.
All right, batter calling for Tyler Stepper back in the box. The 3-2. Sent on the ground again. They're saying it's fair. I really thought it got fouled past the third base bag, but they're calling it fair. It's going to be a 2-out double, first hit of the night. And again, I mean, that's one of the best hitters in the state of Texas at any level.
Yeah, it's a tough call to make.
I don't know why I'm writing so big. Okay.
But two outs, runner in scoring position, you're not dinged up that bad.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, a base hit probably scores her, but you've got first base open, so this is not a hitter that you have to throw to.
Fouls
Immediately
first
throwing
one.
that one back. Trying to see what number is this? Number 4?
Number 4, yes.
It's going to be Kennedy Hawley, and she is signed to go to Howard Payne. She's going to play at Howard Payne University.
Good for her. Always love seeing kids getting a sign to further their athletic careers and get an education out of it. I think that's one of the best things about high school sports.
Yeah, I believe this Andrews team has 3 girls that'll be playing softball at the college level. The 0-1 pitch. That one missing pretty high, so 1-1.
Bit high.
And you don't really see her miss very far out of the zone very often. I think with as much swinging and missing as they're doing, that might have been kind of a bit of a chase pitch.
Tyler, something I just noticed with the scoreboard on the far left, it has the number.
It does.
Who's at bat. I just noticed that. Strike on the inside part of the plate.
That's a really, really, really good pitch, and that's a pitch that we didn't see her get at all in the first game of that Sanger series.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing her go ahead and get it tonight,
it helps set her up for the rest of her pitches, that's for sure.
So now it's a 1-2 count, a runner on second, 2 out in the top of the first. That one trying to get her chase away, no good. Keep the count going 2-2. Don't miss it both high and out.
Again, just for those of you who either missed it or just now joining us, we cannot show the game. That's the last I'll say that.
We would like to.
Yeah, very much so. We would very much like to show the game.
The 2-2. Sending that one on the ground to the right, and it stays just inside the fair line, Korey.
Yep.
Abby standing right on the first base bag. She just picks it up, steps on the bag, so you get out of the inning. That one was clutch. I thought it was going to roll foul, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It stayed fair.
That's one you run straight to as quick as you can.
Yep, the Ladycats are going to hold on to their 1-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the first, and we're going to get to see their bats for the first time today.
Homes of Sulphur Springs. We're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams one home at a time.
At Graceful Health and Wellness, we believe every woman deserves to feel her best at every stage of life. From motherhood to menopause and beyond, our holistic, evidence-based care empowers you to thrive. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, board-certified family nurse practitioner and certified with the Menopause Society. I specialize in hormone replacement therapy, medically supervised weight loss, and comprehensive postpartum care. Experience compassionate care that bridges the gap between medical treatment and emotional support. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey towards vibrant health today.
Ready for the bottom of the first here in Graham. It was a 2-out single from Andrews on the bottom of the first, but that was it. Before we return to action, I want to tell you to go see our friends at Jayhawk Chevrolet, where you can find incredible savings on all your favorite Chevys. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go visit them on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and see what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles. Also, go see our friends over at Corner Grub House in their iconic spot on the square. It's the perfect place to spend any night of the week, but tomorrow, a Friday, where you can experience their freshly made comfort dishes and Southern hospitality, all while experiencing their freshly made comfort dishes. And you can watch Sulphur Springs Ladycats on their big screen. While you're there, be sure to try one of their delicious steaks, which are USDA Black Angus beef. Called strike one to start the night. And Korey, we've got new fun stuff to show the
we're changing it up, man.
Bringing you everything we possibly can.
We gotta do what we
you
gotta
get to see the numbers here for yourself on the screen. Very cool. One. And a speed sending that one towards the right side. It gets down.
Gonna get down there,
it's a
Tyler.
single to right field. Very shallow right field. Just a great bloop single the other way. And that's great hitting from one of the best hitters in the state of Texas.
I mean, that's a way to get it started early.
Again, a courtesy runner for her.
Yep. Trying to see who's up to bat now.
While we wait, I want to tell you about our good friends over at Jackson Dental. They're proud to introduce Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, they offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Their friendly team is there to ensure you have a positive dental experience. So schedule your appointment with them today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson over at Jackson Dental.
We have Braley Blevins up to bat.
Yes.
I'm having a tough time seeing who's on deck, so.
Blevins first pitch sending that one back and on top of the roof.
Maybe
It'll be
we'll
an
catch
0-1
it right
count.
here behind us.
You might can if you got good enough hands.
It'll reach back and snag one.
Looking at Braley's numbers this year.
She's really come on here in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, pretty consistent. Pretty
of,
consistent to her season numbers there.
Yeah.
Hannah Speed, well, was the runner on first. Obviously got a courtesy runner, but 0-1 the count after the foul ball. And this is what I like to see. I think the Ladycats is going to be a big series for them
Great
offensively.
bunt.
Blevins putting the bunt down, fielded cleanly by the third baseman, and the throw to first is in time. But obviously, Ladycats advance the runner to second. So now, one away, but already your first runner in scoring position. And you got, I believe, Shaylee Friddle coming up to, or Gracie Thompson,
Thompson,
My
yeah.
apologies. Gracie Thompson coming up to bat. She is one of the best hitters you'll ever find. I sound like a broken record, but with runners in scoring position, you see it for the entire season, hit .556. Here in the postseason alone, a .500 hitter with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and the only girl on this team with this deep of playoff experience. I sound like a broken record, but.
No, that's an excellent point. If she takes a called strike to start the at-bat, that's a really good point that you keep making, that she is the only player who's been this far in the postseason before, obviously, in her time at Como-Picton, and it shows. She's been very good this entire postseason, both defensively and at the plate.
And never seems rattled. Always seems very much in control of whatever's going on around her.
Yep, she's come up multiple times, I believe. In one of the games, they were down to their final out, and she got down 0-2 or 1-2. Ends up being a 10 or 11 pitch at bat that she draws a walk to keep the game going. Like you said, no matter how big the scenario is, she always finds a way. I mean, she just doesn't seem phased at all.
Yeah, and in that at bat was the hit to down the left field line that seemed like it could have been fair, but again, didn't bother. She just kept it moving, you know.
Swing and a miss there, 1-2. That's a pitch low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
This Andrews pitcher has some good stuff, man.
Yeah. Which again, I mean, this is a team that's made it all the way to the state semifinal. So
yeah.
A really good pitch on the outside part of the zone, but it is not called a strike. Andrews fans looking for a call there, and it did seem like a good pitch, but it looked outside.
Just a bit outside.
There you go. I know you've been waiting on it. That's how I know it's late at night. You're like falling back to your default.
Yeah, I'm resorting back to my default here. That one outside as well. And she'll run the count.
And just like that, again, I mean, that was I believe a 1-2 count that she got down in, and she just doesn't face.
She kept working. She just puts her head down, she goes to work.
She also has just an incredible eye at the plate. She's not going to swing at anything that isn't in the strike zone. If she's swinging at it, it needs to be swung at. You know what I mean?
She's a lunch pail girl. She clocks in, she goes to work.
And Korey
she draws a walk, man.
Fell down in the count 1-2, didn't bother, fouled a couple off, stayed alive, and ultimately draws, I mean, an 8 or 9 pitch walk probably. And now you've got runners on first and second, still just 1 away.
I believe that's Baylor Boatman coming up to play.
It is Baylor Boatman. Baylor Boatman obviously returning last week and immediately got a hit in Game 3 of that regional final. And, I mean, her numbers are incredible. Again, she's a 5'10" hitter this season with runners in scoring position, 500 in the postseason. And she takes a ball outside 1-0.
It seems like number 6 for Andrews is trying to work the outside of that plate and just doesn't seem to be either isn't catching it or is just not getting the call.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen her really work inside at all. If she did, maybe it was something high in the zone as well, but I don't think we've really seen her work over the plate or in. Now that one was over the plate, a bit of strike. Yep. Baylor found that one down the first baseline, making the count 1-1.
When even the strikes she got on Gracie, they were low and away that she kind of tried to almost just kind of poke out there to right field. And with the speed on second base, I mean, it could have scored a run if she could have just kind of blooped it over there.
Yeah, that's something that you're just trying to take the other way. If it is, like you said, if it is fair, you do score a run on that. But now 1-1 count. I believe you'll have KK next after Baylor. And the heart of this order is really, really dangerous, both with runners on, but in terms of being good contact hitters, good power hitters, good hitters in the clutch.
You got a lot to be happy about with the middle and the back end of this lineup.
Baylor got tired of waiting. She called time. Now we're back stepped in. The pitch. That one fell back into the net, 1-2. And again, you're still seeing her do that same thing. You're still seeing her work middle away and even middle away and low. She's not really missing over the plate. She's not really missing high. There's not going to be a ton of times where she just makes a mistake and gives you a pitch that you can crush. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when she's missing, it's in the dirt or it's too far away. She's just not missing. She's not making mistake pitches, is what I would say. And now the 1-2 pitch. Baylor really saw it and recognized it early, but swung way too early at it. It was an off-speed pitch. Swinging and miss, strike 3. Now there'd be 2 away for the junior, number 6, KK Montgomery. KK's numbers a little bit lower here in the postseason, but again, I mean, a fantastic player, had a solid regular season numbers. And for a junior, I don't know if you're going to find many juniors in the state of Texas that have more big game and postseason experience than KK Montgomery does.
Yeah, you're going to be tough to find one.
KK sends something on the ground hard towards second base. Second baseman does a great job fielding it cleanly. So Ladycats have a great opportunity, and kind of more of the same from the last series. Opportunities early in the inning, but they don't capitalize on it. So we're going to go to the second inning, still scoreless here from Graham.
Bank, and the only thing to worry about is what to do with the extra time and money. Alliance Bank offers a wide array of products that save you both time and money for you or your business, such as personalized cards, remote deposit capture, mobile and text banking, and so much more. Contact Alliance Bank today or visit alliancebank.com to bank with the ones you can count on. Alliance Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Bell Concrete Inc., we build more than structures. We build relationships. Our team is dedicated to making your experience enjoyable and hassle-free. With priority service and a smile, your project is our priority. From driveways to commercial, residential, and municipal projects, we deliver the best products and service. Call us today at 903-885-3126 to experience Bell Concrete's commitment to excellence.
Top of the second here in Graham. Both teams have had runners on base, but no team able to get across the plate just yet. Before we get the second inning started, I want to give a big shout out to Erin Nill. She is the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. At Hamby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all your life. Whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages, protect what you love most. You can also visit HambyInsurance.com or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hamby Insurance, a trusted name in North Texas since 1940. Hannah Speed ready for her second inning of work. Again, been fantastic this entire postseason. Looking to keep that going here and send her team to the state championship. That one, a ball missing inside, and that's really the first time we've seen a batter have to get out of the way of anything.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, usually Hannah's got really, really good control, and I mean, maybe that just one just kind of ran in on her.
Or maybe just trying to get her off the plate and go from there. But either way, the 1-0. That one missing a little bit high. It was over the plate, but just a little bit high. So it's going to be 2 balls, no strikes to start the top of the second inning. Trying to find Hannah Speed.
You're glowing, Tyler.
I am. I don't know why I'm looking. I have the graphic that's got her numbers on. I'm a dummy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let people at home see it, Tyler.
2-1 the count.
Worked hard on those.
There you go. My fault. We both did.
Yeah.
We both did. But yeah, you see her numbers here in the postseason. This is her 10th start. She's 8-1 with now a less than 1.11 ERA. Yeah. Opponents hitting 117 against her, and those are pretty comparable to what she's done over a much larger sample size for this full season. So the 2-1 is fouled back into the net, so it'll be 2-2 after falling behind in the count 2-0.
Tyler, I love so much that when we were talking about the Gamecast and the numbers and stuff, and I was like, can you please give me those numbers? And you're like, Bubba, I was going to get them.
Oh, you think I wasn't going to do this already?
I was going to get them regardless.
Come on. I got stats that no one would ever care about except for me. And unfortunately, you have to hear about it because I'm like, dude, you want to know what?
Fam, my stats have stats. You want to know what KK
tripping if you think I don't have these numbers already. The 2-2 is sent on the ground to third, fielded cleanly by Baylor Boatman, makes a clean throw to first as well, and it is in time. Out number 1 to start the inning.
I could not tell the umpire signal was very.
He was waiting for a second, and I like that. Take your time.
He winded up into it, and so he kind of went for the save, and then
just had to trick you out for a second.
Yeah, he was tricking me.
Corey, before we see the second batter of this inning, I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Triple Crown Roofing. They are your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, they offer competitive prices and free consultation. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, they provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
Yeah, and if you're in Graham, you saw enough thunderstorms that you may need some roof work after this one.
You might.
We saw plenty of it here.
It was bad. First pitch of the at-bat is low and away, ball 1. Yeah, I can't explain. I mean, I've never seen it this windy in my life. Obviously, it's settled down now, but before the game
it felt tornadic, to say the least. Tornadic.
Very good.
I mean, I'm glad we got this gaff tape to hold stuff down because.
Foul ball, 1-1, sending that one back into the net. Yeah, probably
that one's kind of in a weird spot.
Bet you can get that in a lot of it from Hooten's Hardware.
Yeah, factual.
So now again, 1-1.
Hooten's Hardware West out here.
1-1 the count again. There will not be a game tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is graduation, which we'll be streaming that as well.
Yep.
And then game 2 and game 3, if needed, would be Saturday. Right back from this same spot. We'll be doing the same thing. You can ask us again if we're showing the game then, but we're going to be doing this same thing.
Yeah.
Nothing will have changed between now and then. But 1-1 with 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And again, her velo's looking good. You could tell the Andrews hitter recognized the pitch well. It was a pretty good pitch to hit. It was on the inside part of the play, but it probably was a strike, but she was just super late on it. She's got a very tough fastball to catch up with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and, I mean, it's tough, too, because you get into different situations in the playoffs. Some girls don't throw as hard, but they have more spin rate, or they throw a different kind of, it's so hard to adjust series to pitchers. Swing and a miss.
Another strikeout. Another swing and a miss. Hannah Speed, again, I mean, she's a high strikeout pitcher. A lot of the time, I believe she needed 7 or 8 coming into tonight to have 300 strikeouts on the season. She gets a lot of swings and misses, but she's getting a lot of them here tonight.
Yeah, I've seen less dealing at Choctaw. I mean, she is dealing.
Bar.
That's
what you get on the Chaz Media Late Night.
Yeah,
Chaz Media After Dark.
Chaz Media After Dark. I don't think we've ever done a broadcast past 10:30.
We have not. I think.
We're
another swing and a miss to start the at bat. Hannah Speed.
We're breaking into new frontiers, baby.
The later you get into the night for both of us, if you think we're just going to really start falling back onto our defaults. Nothing but dad jokes from Korey and like 90s and 2000s R&B references for me. That one missing low, bouncing in there, 1-1.
Yeah, if you want to prepay for some Red Bulls at the closest Sefco to
that would be
the Graham Lady Bulls
I would appreciate that.
Oh, man.
Someone got to get us on.
Somebody got to do something for us. We'll make it.
Me and the Emancipation of Mimi album is what's going to get us on for. The 1-1 ends up hitting the Andrews batter, and she is asking herself if it hit her hand or the bat, but it did hit her. So with 2 away in the inning, Andrews will have a base runner. And it looks like she's going to take a second to kind of walk this one off, Korey. I can't tell if we should keep it here. Let's go ahead and she looks like she's ready to keep it here. Okay, yep, we'll keep it here. So second inning in a row, Andrews will have a base runner. Obviously, we had a walk in the top of the first inning, and now getting a hit by pitch here in the top of the second inning. But while we've got a quick second, gives me a chance to give a big shout out to our friend Katie Adair with Janie Martin Realty. She is your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County, and a proud mother to 2 boys. She's deeply invested in our community, and she's a school board member and active participant in the Mother's Culture Club. She's committed to providing honest and hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. So find your dream home together and give her a call today. 2 away and a runner on first now. Andrews, second inning in a row with a base runner. Hannah speed up to, I believe, 4 strikeouts on the night. Let me get the game changer rolling here. Shout out to Game Changer, by the way, getting to follow along in real time.
It's helped us a lot.
Big swing and a miss to start the at-bat. And again, she put a little something extra on that one. She's got great speed to begin with, but that one looked a little bit quicker.
Yeah, maybe a little. It's loud, so there's definitely some adrenaline pumping.
Ooh, and a called strike there.
Oh,
Korey,
wow.
I was about to say that's a really good pitch on the outside part of the plate. It just didn't look like he gave her the call, but he did. And it's going to be an 0-2 count now for Hannah Speed. Trying to get another strikeout here to end the inning. Shaylee Friddle would start it for the Ladycats in the bottom of the second. That's exactly what's going to happen. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the second again. Andrews gets a base runner, this time with 2 outs. Not able to do anything with it. We'll be right back after these words from our friends over at D&B Loans.
We simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
At the Way Bible Church, we are all about life change. There's a place to belong for the whole family with Next Gen nights every Wednesday for birth through 12th grade at 6:15 p.m., young adults on the second and fourth Tuesday of every month at 6:30 p.m., and everyone's invited on Sundays at 9 or 10:45 a.m. Our hope is that when you connect with the local church, you will encounter Jesus in a way that leads to life change. We hope to see you soon, and go Wildcats.
For 20 years, Ochoa and Coleman Orthodontics has been bringing smiles to East Texas. And now, we're excited to see you at our newest location in Sulphur Springs. We offer expert orthodontic care for children and adults. Whether you need braces or clear aligners, we've got you covered. Best of all, consultations are completely free, and our affordable payment plans make achieving your perfect smile easier than ever. Let's make your smile shine. Visit us today.
We're back live from Graham. It is the bottom of the second. Shaylee Friddle leading off the inning for the Ladycats. She takes a ball low and away to start the inning. Shaylee, again, only a freshman, and look at the season she's having. A 1.067 OPS for the whole regular season. And her numbers in the postseason are really, really similar, just a little bit lower. But, again, that's not quite as big of a sample size, and obviously you're playing much better competition now. So for your numbers to be that close, you know what I mean? That
just shows consistency over time and competition. Want to give a shout out to Holly Edwards. I believe she's with the Andrews Mustangs. She's in the comments on YouTube telling me the names of the girls from Andrews.
Thank you so much.
So
we appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Holly. We really do appreciate that. Like I said, with the craziness of the game, we weren't able to get a lineup or anything like that. So
yeah, and we want to do everything we can to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to explain what's happening the best way possible, but for both teams. So thank you for that. Friddle works her way into a 3-0 count, takes a call strike there, middle away, and that's one of those pitches. I mean, on a 3-1 count, she probably does take a pretty big hack at, but 3-0. Whether she had the red light all the way or not, it's a good
just
take.
A go take.
So now 3-1 count.
Back to what you're saying, I pride myself as a man of faith, and I want to supply the best product I can possible.
Korey Friddle sends a rocket into right field. The right fielder dives to make the play, and she did originally catch it, but as she was going to the ground, it knocked out of her glove.
Oh, man.
And it's a leadoff single for Shaylee Friddle, who continues her impressive postseason.
Number 2 for Andrews had a great jump on that ball, and, I mean, I was about to be really heartbroken for Shaylee Friddle because that was a good piece of hitting.
Oh, shit. It was a rocket. And then to end the first inning, you know, KK hit a really, really hard hit ball as well to the second baseman who made a great play. But the Ladycats are swinging the bat really well here tonight and making really tough, really good contact. It'll be Abby. Oh, I pulled up her pitch alarm.
Tyler.
Yeah. No, Korey, I hit that button.
Oh, I don't know if I messed it up.
No, we just don't have it. I lied, guys. My bad.
That's on me. That's on me.
Either way, I can do it the old-fashioned way. I can tell people what her numbers are. So we have those. Abby Goldsmith up, runner on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Goldsmith sends that one in the air to the left side towards the Ladycats dugout, and the
Caught.
Andrews, third baseman, does an amazing job to get to that play. She makes the play, but heads up base running. Ladycats advance to second, so there's one out. But again, Ladycats have a runner in scoring position.
That's either Presley Taylor or Presley Smith, one of the two. I'm sorry, Peyton Taylor or Presley Smith.
I can't tell which one it is from here. We're so high up, and I can't see.
Yeah. Either way, productive out by Abby Goldsmith.
Yeah, and it is, and a great, again, but just great heads-up base running from the Ladycats here. So second inning in a row, you'll have one away. You'll have runners in, well, one runner in scoring position for Claire Thompson, someone who hits very, very well in these situations, but also just a huge power hitter in any situation. She's the kind of player that, with one swing of the bat, can always change the score of a game.
Yes.
And she takes a ball outside to start the at-bat 1-0. The hardest working producer in the state of Texas, I swear.
I guess I just accidentally typed over it. That's on me, gang.
The
Abby,
1-0
I
pitch to
apologize.
Claire a bit late. That one kind of jammed her, so fouls it into the net over on the right hand side. Trying to get overly descriptive for no reason, but I could have just said it was a foul ball. 1-1.
I don't know if the ball's getting wet, but seem to be taking a lot of time in between pitches. I imagine the turf got to be wet at this point.
Oh, I did notice earlier when it was raining how soaked it was. I don't know. Someone walked out there and you could see
like
how much water it had absorbed. It was super wet. But
yeah, it's
now 1-1. Claire get a pretty good hack at it. Just fouling that one into the net as well. So it'll be a 1-2 count. Emerson Thompson will be behind her, and then I believe it's back to the top of the lineup after
I believe
that.
so.
Allison Frazier obviously had been hitting in the 9-hole. Now she's back to the flex and the center fielder.
And with one out, we really need one of the Thompsons to either get on base or get a hit. You know, one of the two.
Yeah, got to extend the inning somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Which both more than capable of driving the run in themselves.
Absolutely.
1-2 the count. Line up in the pitch. Sends that one in the air, out of play. That one's going to hit right on top of us.
No, just
got
to the right.
Very good. It'll stay a 1-2 count. And again, it's looking like it's really hard for us, one, in softball in general. In baseball, I can tell I'm really good with pitch recognition and, you know, how good the break is, how good the velo is. It's much tougher for me to do that in softball, and kind of the angle we're up very high.
Yeah.
It does look like Claire is late on a lot of these, though, so I can't. That one bouncing in 2-2. Now, that could be more of a matter of it's not a good pitch, not something she wants to swing at, but she recognizes 2 strikes. I just got to throw my hands and keep the at-bat alive. Or she might have great velo. I can't really tell, but
it's one of the two.
Where's Addison Cadell when you need her, you know?
And I have noticed Andrews has had a girl in their bullpen. I've been warming up pretty regularly in between innings. I don't know if it is number 6 or if it's somebody else. I can't imagine it's number 6. And
Claire Thompson, really good contact up the middle. It gets down into center field. Runner holding up at third.
Smartly so.
So we'll have runners on the corners now. Still just one out here in the bottom of the second. Huge hit from Claire Thompson there.
And Ladycats threatening.
And again, that's good heads-up base running. It was kind of a blue blonde drive, and I couldn't tell even from up here if it was going to get down or not. So that was good heads-up base running. Don't run into an extra out.
Yeah, don't.
You'd rather have runners on first and third just with one out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But that will bring up Emerson Thompson. Emerson Thompson still looking for a first hit with runners in scoring position this postseason, but I'm not sure how many opportunities she's had, in those scenarios. So a good take on a pitch low there, so it's going to miss and be 1-0.
This is tense. You can tell it's tense because a lot of the noise has quieted down.
True.
It's
we go from, I don't know. Well, I mean, we turned into Jim Nance real quick. Another good take there. That one bouncing in. That one missing as well. 2-0. And Claire just going to kind of.
That's smarter Claire.
Kind of boogie on up to second.
Yeah, she boogie-woogie-oogied on to second.
She did.
I mean, recognize that they were throwing behind the runner at third, and they're not going to make that play. I might as well go ahead and grab another base out of it.
Yep. Now you obviously take away the double play situation, which is really rare, especially with as quick of a runner as Emerson is. But now you got 2 runners in scoring position. That one sent really high into very shallow center field. The second baseman, the one to make the play. And even though it was very, very shallow, it still wasn't quite deep enough to advance the runner. So now runners on second and third, 2 away, but you are back to the top of the lineup, back to Hannah Speed, who I believe started this off with a single.
Yes, she did. And that's tough, too, because all the wind is pushing in towards us, so anything hit like kind of bloopy is going to stay in the infield, really.
Again, obviously not nearly as bad now, but we can't explain how windy it was earlier tonight.
I couldn't have hit one to center field if I tried.
Hannah Speed sends it on the ground to short. It's fielded cleanly. The throw to first is a bit high. She jumps, makes the play, and gets back on the bag in time. So again, Ladycats now 2 innings in a row have had runners in scoring position, have had pretty good scoring opportunities, but just can't quite get it done. We're going to go to the top of the 3rd inning now, still scoreless.
419,827. That's a big number. In the last 7 months, that's how many times our partners have been seen on our sports broadcast through Chad's Media and Front Porch News. The word our partners use to describe what we do, effective. If you own or operate a business, let us help you be seen and heard. Barnum Bailey said it best, without promotion, something terrible happens. Nothing. Don't get left behind. We're already gearing up for next year's football season. So contact me today, Mandy at chadsmedia.com. We're excited to watch you grow.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter most. I understand that no two families need the same coverage. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. From home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. No matter the age, life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself or your family?
Top of the 3rd inning here from Graham. Again, still scoreless so far for the first 2 innings from Hannah Speed. 2 innings pitched, 1 hit allowed, no walks. There was 1 hit by pitch. Obviously no runs because it's scoreless, but 4 strikeouts already.
Yep. Number 2 for Andrews up. This is the right fielder who almost made that very good play.
Did a very good job to get to it as quickly as she did. And again, I think the ball just kind of bounced out of her glove as she was coming down.
It was a great job to keep the ball in front of her as well.
A good pitch outside, but they said missed just a little bit. So it'll be 1-0 to start the top of the 3rd inning here.
Tell you what, Holly Edwards is on it, Tyler.
Big ups, Holly
Thank you,
Edwards.
Holly.
Same pitch and almost at exact same spot. This one actually a tiny bit more outside even, so it is going to miss 2-0.
Yeah, and I can't tell if that's that like 2-seamer that's tailing away or if she's just hammering it right there.
Yeah, you can see some movement on it. Again, it's hard for us to tell in general, but kind of where we're at, it is harder to tell. But either way, 2 missing outside, 2-0. Good pitch there. I thought that went. There we go. This umpire does a really good job of taking his time.
He's waiting on it.
Making you wait. Yeah, that one, again, still on the outside part of the plate, but that one much more in, that one over the plate. 2-1.
Yeah, he said that. Y'all gonna, everybody's going to have to get quiet. He's like a teacher in 1st grade, you know. Everybody's going to have to get quiet first. Don't worry, I'll wait. You know?
Don't worry, I'll wait. 2-1 now to start the top of the 3rd. Swing and a miss there. And, I mean, all 4 of those pitches are in very, very, very similar spots. Hannah Speed is consistent, and, I mean, when she wants to hit a spot, she's going to hit it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I told you she came into tonight with 291 strikeouts for the season, so she now needs 5 more to hit the 300 mark for the entire year. 2-2. Ooh, it was a great pitch on the outside part of the zone. I mean, it's really the exact same pitch for the 5th time in a row.
Yeah.
That one just, I guess, a little bit outside or maybe even a little bit low, and it's going to run the count.
And so far, I'm seeing a good, consistent strike zone from this umpire behind the plate.
The 3-2. That one much more inside. I guess 2 inside, and it's going to be a leadoff walk. Andrews, much like the Ladycats now, in all 3 innings here, have had runners on bases. I believe the first time it's been a leadoff hitter, though.
And great job by Cheshire there to draw the walk. I mean, great job.
So the first walk allowed of the night, I believe, for Hannah Speed. Again, she had allowed 1 hit and 1 hit by a pitch. Kind of the trifecta now. Good pitch on the inside part of the plate to the right-handed batter.
Got the strike.
Called strike. worth noting out that was a left, or worth pointing out or noting, either one. Noting out doesn't mean anything, but that last batter was left-handed. So that pitch he's hitting now that is inside usually working away. That one's into center field. Allison Frazier diving to make the play, can't get to it, getting to the wall. KK Montgomery does a great job to get it in quick, though. It is a double, but the runner going to have to stay put at third. So it'll be runners on second and third, no outs here in the top of the third for Andrews. Very well hit line drive.
Great hit. And Allison she was right there. That's a very tough play to make.
Again, credit to KK playing heads up. She's kind of backing her up anyway. So the second it did get to the wall, KK played it off the wall immediately and got in both a good, quick, and accurate throw. So now it's runners on second, third, no outs.
And
top of the third.
Here's the pitcher for Andrews.
Showing bunt, and she does make contact, but fouls it back into the net, 0-1. And you've got the dangerous hitter on deck.
Yeah, and that was a great hit by Addie Fields for Andrews. That was a solid struck.
It was. She crushed that ball. Now the 0-1 pitch. We'll see if she shows bunt again. Very well could. No swinging away this time. Swings and misses 0-2. That one, I think that off-speed pitch and a bit low.
Now, if Hannah can get herself out of this jam with no run scored, that will be very impressive.
Yeah, and if you get the out here, I go ahead and walk the next batter.
Yeah, let's go ahead and set up a force.
That one's sent in the air towards third base. Baylor Boatman makes the play right by the third base bag for out number 1 here in the inning. Runners will stay put at second and third. And again, this is...
Yeah, I would definitely go ahead and take your base. Would not throw a ball, and it looks like that's exactly what Dorner's coming in to do.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. Man, I understand. I understand.
Yeah, I get it.
But with runners on second and third and 1 out,
I'm not letting her.
That is the move.
I'm not letting her see a pitch.
Now, if you do it with nobody on, and that's a little bit different. But that's a girl who's got 16 home runs, 16 doubles, 65 RBI. She's going to Midland College. That unfortunately is the move there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my chances with everybody else.
So they did just intentionally walk her. It'll load the bases with 1 out.
Bring up number 4 for Andrews.
First pitch swinging, sending it back into the net, 0-1. And again, Hannah Speed doesn't ever really look rattled. This is a bases loaded 1 out moment, and she is attacking on the first pitch of the at-bat.
Just hanging out, going after.
Good pitch, a fastball, kind of over the heart of the plate, maybe a little bit outside, but now would be the 0-1 pitch. Wind up in the pitch.
Swing and miss.
And kind of in that same exact spot. She's hitting just middle away, never really too far outside, but that one she kind of went up a little bit with it.
Yeah.
Good swing and a miss, 0-2.
And great job by Hannah. If she can get this out, she's going to do herself a big favor. Big service to herself.
Yeah, 100%. The 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss.
That's a massive strikeout.
And again, all 3 of those pitches, she gets swings and misses on. All 3 of those are really strikes, I think. They're right over the plate, but they're in really good spots. They're middle away. They're high and away. She's doing a really good job of putting it exactly where she wants to in a really tough to hit spot. And you got a 3-pitch strikeout. Now you got bases loaded, 2 outs. Bases loaded here in the top of the third.
2 outs.
That one a pitch inside, called a strike. 0-1.
He's taking his time back there. He's really wanting to make sure he gets the right call.
Obviously, we love doing any kind of broadcast or Gamecast. I've gotten very spoiled by the broadcast though, because I don't have to say anything. You can see it.
So
I can wait and watch with y'all, but now the 0-1. That one is high and inside. It gets past Shaylee Friddle behind the plate. Play at the plate.
Run scored.
Runners in. And we've got our first run of the night. Both the other runners advance as well. So the runners on second and third, 2 outs. And now Andrews leading 1-0. You were waiting for that to happen for one of these teams eventually. You're here in the top of the third. all 5 of those half innings, you've had runners, I believe, if not in scoring position, you've had runners on every time, usually with 1 out or less. It's been really good scoring situations for both of these teams. So someone was going to cross the plate, but she comes right back immediately with a swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
And I'll be honest, Tyler, the way we've been getting on base, the way last game felt like 1 run was 1,000. This one,
it doesn't feel that way to you? Gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't. Because I think something's gotta give. We've been getting on base and getting in scoring position. It's just a matter of time for the Ladycats.
Yeah, I agree with you.
However, it never feels good to be behind. That's for sure.
Fouled that one back, so the count will stay 1 and 2. Obviously, first base open now, but you've got 2 outs, runners on second and third. For the Ladycats in the inning, it'll be, I believe we're back to Braley Blevins.
Yes, Hannah Speed was the last one up.
So that'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the Ladycat lineup.
Yes, sir.
1-2 pitch. That went inside. Batter kind of stepping out of the way just a tiny bit, and it missing inside, so it'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You can see the feel on that one. It's humming.
Yeah, it's like a bee.
11:15 p.m. and it's just the top of the third, Korey.
Oh, we're in for a good one, Tyler. For a good one.
Now the 2-2 pitch. That one bouncing in. Good take, 3 and 2.
Great job by Shaylee Criddle behind the plate to block that one.
Yeah, and again, not to sound like a broken record, but you do have first base open. I trust Hannah to put it exactly where she wants to, probably that middle away spot again, maybe even up and away, try to get her to chase on something. But if she doesn't chase, I mean, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Put her on and keep the inning going.
Swing and a miss.
That's exactly what she did, that middle away fastball. It is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Andrews is going to score first, but they'll walk out of the inning with just 1 run. It'll be 1-0. Ladycats will have this 2, 3, and 4 hitters in their lineup in the bottom of the third.
ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Need a smooth ride? At Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, we provide top-notch service for all your tire needs. From high-quality tires like Michelin and custom wheels to expert brake service and precise alignments, we handle it all with efficiency. Our skilled team also manages suspension repairs and installs lift and leveling kits swiftly and with a smile. Experience quick, friendly service at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. So come see us for service you can count on.
Bottom of the third here in Graham. Andrews did score in the top of the inning, so Ladycats going to see if they can answer back. In the bottom would be the second, third, and fourth hitters in the Ladycat lineup. Before we return to action, I want to give a big shout out. We already mentioned them once, but a big shout out to our friends at Hooten's Hardware, where they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, outdoor, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job, from pipe and steel, metal building components, a full lumber yard, welding repair and fabrication, outdoor power equipment, and RV and boat lift supplies. Trust me when I tell you that at Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. Blevins found that one off to start the at-bat 0-1. Blevins laid down a really nice bunt in her first time up. Hannah had led the inning off with a leadoff single, and she laid down a really pretty sacrifice bunt to move her over to second.
Yeah, great bunt. I mean, just kind of stayed right there, almost right in front of the plate.
Yeah, it was a really good bunt. And with as quick as she is, I mean, she was only a step or two away from it being an infield single, but that a really good pitch, middle away. And it was a swing and a miss from Blevins there. So it'll be 1-2 the count. No out, no on. The 1-2 pitch. Blevins sends it to left field. It's a line drive. The left fielder read it really well and got to it quick, but it bounced off her arm. Blevins trying to turn it into a double. The throw into second base.
Oh, and she's safe.
The throw was there in time as well, but when she made the tag, I think she kind of bobbled the ball, kind of came out of her glove a little bit, and Blevins is in at second to start the inning, and they actually are having to check on the Andrews left fielder, unfortunately. Korey, let's step away very quickly while they check on her, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair, your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mom to 2 boys. I'm deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, I'm dedicated to making a positive impact. With my broker's license and a track record averaging over $10 million in sales per year, I'm committed to providing honest, hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Let's find your dream home together. Give me a call today.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
So we seem to we've checked on the Andrews left fielder, kind of letting her walk around, make sure she's good. But it ends up being, I guess, a leadoff double for Braley Blevins, because you for sure cannot rule that an error, really.
No.
In any form or fashion. So I think that's just going to be ruled a leadoff double.
It's a hard hit ball, and she kind of, I mean, judging from my perspective, it looked like it hit off her forearm.
Yes.
And so that's probably what, I mean, I can't feel good. And so good to see her up and walking around. A couple great plays were out here by the outfield for Andrews. They're a very good defensive team.
Yeah, now,
as
I mean,
you can see.
You're here in the bottom of the third, and this will be the third time the Ladycats have had runners in scoring position, not just on base, but in scoring position. And each inning has ended with a really well-hit ball. KK had a really hard-hit ground out in the last inning. Hannah had a really hard-hit line drive, but we're almost ready to return to action. Before we do, I want to give a big shout-out to our friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. They offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match your right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Ladycats for over 30 years. And again, Gracie Thompson here to lead, or not to lead off the bottom of the third, but she'll be up with a runner on second and nobody out.
And about the most consistent player you'll ever see.
Her numbers are just solid.
It's a big moment for her.
Take the big hack on the first pitch of that bat and pound it back into the bleachers right behind her. So 0-1.
Love seeing it. Love seeing the confidence.
Yeah, and Addison made a really good point. Usually when you're fouling things off, if you're doing it that way consistently, you're usually making good swings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Addison told me the sky was orange,
I believe it.
I'd be like, you know what, you're up. You got me.
Sounds right.
Or if softball was invented in like Scandinavia, you know, I'd be like, yeah, for sure enough.
That one missing out and away 1-1. What if I told you?
I was a big How It's Made kid growing up. Like on I forget what that episode. That
more than 30 for 30s?
Oh yeah, way more.
Yeah, that's what I was quoting there. The 1-1 pitch is inside, but right on the inside part of the zone, so it'll be a called strike 1-2.
That's a great pitch by the Andrews pitcher. I mean, just a phenomenal spot to hit. Number 6, Georgia Lambert. Solid name.
It is. The 1-2. And trying to get a chase there. That one up and away. Not up and away. Not.
Yeah. Not up and away.
Yeah. In the end, they'll judge me anyway. 2-2. Again, runner on second, nobody out after the leadoff double from Blevins. That one missing high as well, 3-2, running the count to full.
Blevins going to stick around right where she's at.
And I think Gracie did this exact same thing. Yeah,
she did. It was 1-2, and then
same thing. Yeah, she got down 1-2 and then worked a walk out of it. Not the first time we've seen her do that this postseason. Full count pitch. That one kind of in that same spot. It is high. It is more of a chase pitch, if anything, but found it off, staying alive. And, I mean, in a full count, yeah, if you can just put your bat on it and keep it, keep the inning going, or keep that bat going.
Yeah. Again, runner at second, no outs for the Ladycats. This is exactly kind of how you drew it up after giving up that one run on the pass ball.
Yeah, and you kept having these really good scoring opportunities in your first 2 innings anyway. And it kind of goes back to the series before. In the series before, I mean, we keep seeing these types of things, getting runners on early in innings but not able to bring them in. At some point, you got to start bringing them in, and Gracie Thompson does a great job taking a pitch there just a bit up and away. It is ball 4, and now the Ladycats have runners on first and second with nobody out. And it'll be Baylor Boatman to bat. Baylor went down swinging her first time up.
This is a moment, Tyler. I know we talked about that a lot against Sanger, but there's moments in every single game where that's where the game's going to be won and lost. And these next 3 at-bats definitely feel like.
Boatman sends that one towards the left side. Left fielder making their way towards the line, makes the play. Out number 1, and the runners have to stay put. So it'll stay at first and second now, 1 out. Pretty good, pretty well hit ball from Baylor Boatman. Kind of right on the left field line.
Strongly hit ball. And with the way the wind's blowing, it was tailing away from the left fielder. And so hats off to her for making a good play.
And here comes KK Montgomery again. She came up with runners, I believe, on second and third, or was the bases loaded? She had
She hit the ball to second, I believe.
If I could read.
She hit the ball as hard to second, and it was an out. Oh, come on, Carrillo. We got to make a play there.
Foul ball.
He's been sitting around too long. He got stiff. What's funny is you could see that on our broadcast.
You could?
You could see Carrillo.
I literally went to explain. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Still seeing so much lightning in the distance. It's so funny to see.
So now an 0-1 count. Runners on first and second, 1 away for KK Montgomery. KK, like you said, made a great defensive play to put the series away last weekend. She takes a called ball there, 1-1. That one a little bit high, maybe away as well. Again, thank y'all to everyone for hanging out with us. Hopefully we got the Gamecast part of it figured out. We're all
learning together, yeah. Andrews must have a great band program with these drumsticks flowing.
That one missing out and away as well. Out and away, up and away.
Up and away?
Well. Yeah. But this time I'm referencing Wayne, not cutting.
We're changing. We're adapting, baby.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Sulphur Springs drumsticks have entered the chat.
And that pitch pretty much in that same exact spot. And again, it misses just by a little bit, so it's 3-1. And I think if you see her adjust and try to bring that over the plate just a little bit more, that's tough because KK is a really good hitter and she can crush it. So if you do put it over the plate, she's probably going to take a pretty big hack at it and could be dangerous. 3-1. Missing even further away. It's another walk, Korey. Bases are loaded. Still just 1 out in the inning. They're going to take a quick mound visit. I believe it's going to bring up Shaylee Friddle.
Again, moments. This is one of them, Tyler. You got to capitalize when you're in this kind of situation.
Got the bases loaded while we're waiting for Friddle to come up. If you enjoyed the replays this season, you can not only thank the best producer in the state of Texas, Korey Hankins, but you can also thank the good people at East Texas Physical Therapy. Their provider not only of the replays here, but of therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you'll return to their facility for all your rehab needs. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve. Bases loaded. The freshman, Shaylee Friddle, up to bat. Her first time here tonight. Oh, so they called that an error. She was the one that had the hit ball to right field.
Oh,
right fielder made the diving play.
I don't think that's an error, though.
That's a single. I mean, she made a diving play, but either way, that would score at least 1 run here. She takes it a ball 1 to start the at-bat, 1-0 missing.
Yeah, and with 1 out and speed on third, I mean, anything deep in the outfield, you're scoring a run here and tying this ball game.
Yeah, I don't even know how deep it has to be.
Yeah, I mean, not even. Just mainly, the main thing is to tag up. Bouncer to short.
Second baseman Fields. They make the play at second to get 1 out. The throw to first, not in time.
He's safe.
So
we're tied up.
They get 1 out, but runners on the corners, and Shaylee Friddle drives in a run. We're tied 1-1, Korey. These two teams are, I think, going to do this for 3 games. I think they're just going to match each other.
We may be here all night, all weekend, and maybe some next week at this rate.
No, actually not that part.
Yeah, no, not next week. We've got a cruise to go on, Tyler.
You do have a cruise to go on. You're not going to be here. It happened again, Korey. I thought we fixed it.
No, I don't have it.
Oh, my fault. I thought you I was watching you do all that. And I was like, all right.
I was looking to see. I think when I created them, I accidentally tagged her pitching as her batting.
See, naturally, you know I would leave that alone. But I was like, oh, watch them fix it.
Yeah.
My fault. My fault.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I can fix it real quick. I just have to create a whole new one.
So I think there's 2 away, correct? The scoreboard's saying 1, but I think they're there.
I think it was 1. I think it's just 1. Because Braley was the first one at bat. She just scored, and then they just got that first out.
No, there was the fly out to left.
You're right. Yeah,
outs.
it's 2 outs. You are correct, sir.
Abby Goldsmith.
How dare I ever question you, Tyler? I should have just trusted you. That's
Abby
my
Goldsmith
fault.
took the first pitch of the at-bat. It missed inside 1-0. Now trying to overcorrect a little bit. That one missing outside. Catcher throwing back to third.
Hits
and
Gracie
unfortunately,
in the back.
hits Gracie in the back, and she's trying to get back to third. And now she's going to be down for a second. And it looks like she's going to be down for a second, Korey. So let's step away.
Welcome to Jackson Dental, where we prioritize your smile. Meet Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, we offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Our friendly team is here to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental.
All right, Gracie is okay. She's still on third. It's a 2-0 count. There are 2 outs and runners on the corner for the senior Abby Goldsmith.
Tip of the cap to the catcher from Andrews, walking over there, checking on Gracie. Hey, didn't mean to do that, obviously. So I always love seeing stuff like that. It just
hard hit up the middle. Abby Goldsmith. It bounces off the pitcher and ricochets hard to the third baseman. The third baseman reads it immediately, makes the play, makes the throw to first, and gets the out. Unfortunately for Andrews, their pitcher is on the ground after getting hit on the line drive up the middle. We're going to step away and give her a minute. We'll be back after this going to the 4th inning, tied 1-1.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
Welcome to Corner Grub House. This iconic spot has been home to family-owned businesses, and we're proud to continue that tradition. Here, we serve freshly made comfort dishes that make you feel right at home. Enjoy our southern hospitality while watching Wildcat football every Friday night on our big screen. Craving a taste of tradition? Call us today at 903-919-5058 for delivery or catering. Or visit our website at cornergrubhouse.com, where every meal and every game feels like coming home.
Thought you wanted to see my face.
Top of the 4th, it's all tied up. Korey, anyone that's ever played MLB The Show knows exactly what I was describing. Yeah. It's always like you hit the hardest line drive ever, it bounces off them straight to someone, and you're like, when would that ever happen? It just happened. Obviously, we're very glad that
yeah, very glad Georgia Lambert seemed to be all right. And the first baseman, the stretch that she just, I mean, that was incredible to get the out. So great defensive play there by the Mustangs. Obviously wishing nothing but the best for Georgia Lambert. Hope she's okay. She seemed okay walking off the field, but you never know. So just nothing but the best.
Starting the top of the 4th here for the first 3 innings of work from Hannah Speed. 3 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed. As we start the top of the 4th with a line drive down the left field line. 0-1. Yeah, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 run, but 6 strikeouts. So she only needs, I believe, 2 more to get to number 300 on the season.
Great hustle by the field umpire to be right on top of that ball. Too bad he didn't have a glove in his hand. He could have caught it.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, you're good. I was scrolling up to see number 9.
Usually people don't see us bump into each other that way.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we were up on that one.
0-1. That one bouncing in 1-1. Again, speed been very good all night, as always. Producer Korey enjoying his time here.
Got to keep the energy up, baby. It's 11 o'clock.
I didn't see the call there.
Looked to be a ball. 1-2 to count. Or I'm sorry, strike. It's 1-2 is what it says on the scoreboard.
1-2.
Sorry about that. I distracted you.
Now the 1-2 pitch to start the 4th inning. That one low and in, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Korey, I believe. No, don't let me lie to you. She needs
close.
She needs 2 more. Now she needs 2 more for her 300th strikeout of the season. That'll be the 7th strikeout of the night here, though. Starting off the top of the 4th. Both of these pitchers look really good. I mean, both of these lineups have been really good. You've had multiple runners on base, I believe, for both teams every inning so far. You're just getting really good softball here at the state semifinal.
Not much you can ask. Not much more you can ask for.
Ball sent up the middle. Emerson Thompson making a diving play to keep it in front of her at the second base bag. Pops up quickly and makes a throw to first, but it gets past Abby Goldsmith over to the wall. Runner advances to second. So still 1 out in the inning, but a runner on second. And Andrews keeps the streak going. They're going to have base runners every single inning here tonight, Korey.
I couldn't even get Cordova's name typed in by the time she got over to second base.
Great effort there from Emerson. She moving to the second base bag, had to kind of slide on her knees and backhand it, and she didn't field it cleanly, but she kept it in front of her, which in itself would have been pretty tough, but unfortunately not able to make the clean throw, so runner getting to advance to second base.
And this is a dangerous part of your lineup. Cheshire, Addie Fields, Hallie Bowman, they were the kind of ones that kind of spearheaded that run scored in the 3rd inning. So definitely – oh, I'm sorry, that's number 12, not number 2. I apologize.
Huh? Either way, 1 out, runner on second. Really good pitch inside, I guess a bit inside. So it'll be 1-0. And again, you can see the velo on that one. And
yeah,
she's throwing really good pitches.
It's rolling.
One of the best pitchers in the state. Only a sophomore, already committed to OBU. Big swing and a miss there on the next pitch, 1-1. That one, I think it looked like her off speed kind of low and away, but she does a really good job always, her and Coach Dorner, with the way they call their pitches. I mean, she kind of backs you off the plate and misses inside, probably on purpose to get you off the plate, 1-0, and then she's going to go with something way slower, low and away, make you swing at it. The next pitch, again, kind of middle away. It's a called strike, so 1-2. 1 away here with a runner on second in the top of the 4th. It's a fun crowd here tonight, Korey. For it almost being midnight, everyone's still very active, very involved.
I imagine there's not a Red Bull or a Monster in a gas station within 30 miles right now.
Probably not. Hannah Speed trying to hit the outside part of the zone there, missing by just a little bit. So 2-2 going to be the count now. If there are any, please bring them up here. I would love that.
Yeah, I'm going to need about 6 of them. This is the freshman, Kylie Gentile.
I guess I can't tell where that one misses. It's a called ball.
It's hard to see from up here.
I'm just going to say it was a call ball yet because I can't tell.
Yeah, that's.
So that runs the count full. 1 out. Obviously, with the runner on second, you do have first base open. But I think Hannah's going to attack here. Maybe that middle away again, but yeah, that one kind of more just right over the plate. Laid on it, fouling it back into the net, so it'll be a full count again.
Yep.
And again, you don't see her very often. Usually in these 3-2 counts, I mean, she's going to be pretty aggressive. She's gonna attack hitters still.
Yeah.
And I think she knows that her stuff is better than most hitters are capable of. At best, you can kind of foul it off and keep the at-bat going, but way more often than not, she's not really going to have to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3-2 happens again. This one sitting on the ground at third. Baylor fields cleanly, throws to first, but it gets past Abby. The runner coming in to score, play at the plate. She's safe. Other runner advanced to second. And Andrews for the second inning in a row, scoring a run. And now they
lead 2-1.
They take the lead back, 2-1.
And the batter replaces the runner at second. So.
Yeah, very true. Just traded spots. I can't tell. It looks like they're going to get a courtesy runner. Korey, we're waiting to see that. I want to tell everyone that Sulphur Springs is where Brian White and Daniel Roper call home, a place where they've raised families, planted their roots, and proudly serve for all your legal needs. They are Wildcats, past, present, and future. They're more than just legal experts. They're partners in your journey to justice and success. With a dedicated team, they offer personalized legal strategies tailored to fit your needs. From everyone over at Roper & White, go Ladycats. Again, it's starting to rain again.
Yeah,
for a while.
I was trying to point that out.
We'll see if they can continue to play softball. Showing bunt. That one, the pitch was kind of away and maybe low as well, so she pulled back. It misses ball 1. So.
And for the Ladycats, we've got to be more solid with the way we're handling the softball right now. It seems like it's kind of all over the place. Seeing the ball out of the glove a lot. It's just kind of, I don't love seeing it.
Yeah, especially for a team who's played very good defense, especially here in the postseason. And I couldn't tell who called the kind of mound visit here, Korey, but the Ladycats as a team, it looks like taking a mound visit. And now the umpire coming over to talk to the Andrews coach. While we have a quick second, we're all just powwowing. I want to give a big shout out to our buddy Josh Boatman. He is your local and trusted insurance agent. For the family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He understands that no two families need the same plan, and that's why he'll work with you to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call at 903-348-1527 to see how he can find a plan that fits you and your specific needs. I'm sorry, Korey, what were you saying?
I said I see him right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's pacing.
Again, showing bunt, fouling it back, so it'll be 1-1 the count now. Again, 1 out, and a runner on second. Andrews took the lead, or I guess broke the scoreless streak in the top of the third, scoring a run. Ladycats answered back immediately with a run in the bottom of the third. And now Andrews again scoring here to take the lead back 2-1.
Yeah, this is going to be very back and forth, Tyler. With 1 out, I mean, this is crunch time.
Taking a swing, hard hit up the middle. It gets into center field. 1 run's going to score. Andrews extended their lead to 3-1, and now they'll have a runner on first with still just 1 out in the inning. It might be close to midnight. It might be raining, but that has not
stopped the Andrews faithful
to break their spirits at all. It won't break their soul.
No, not by a long shot. Andrews is a very good hitting team. I mean,
they are, yeah.
And we talked about it. The scores that we saw, they can hit the ball well.
You're not going to find a team that's scored as many runs as they have.
Yeah.
So now with 1 out, runner on first still here in the the top of the 4th. It looks like that one missing inside 1-0. Or was it a called strike? I can't see. Okay.
I couldn't tell.
Called strike apparently.
He never even really motioned. I can't hear a thing. So
0-1.
Either way.
It's going off. Now the 0-1 pitch.
Swing and a miss.
There we go. Got to see that one better.
Yeah, that's no doubt on that one.
No doubt about that, Korey.
No doubt about that, Tyler. And I'll tell you another thing.
Rain still coming down a little bit, but not too hard.
No.
I say as someone sitting up here under a roof. Foul that one back into the net. It'll keep the at-bat going 0-2. The count will remain.
I was trying to go to this camera to see if they could see it behind us. There's not enough light, so.
I've heard not everyone wants to see our faces.
No, yeah, that's what streets are saying, Tyler, that they don't like this camera angle.
I don't either. Okay.
Okay,
we're on the same page of live, but we weren't that time. I also don't want y'all to have to look at my face. I don't know how many times I need to say that, but 1-2 the count. Pitch. I want to call strike. Strike 3, I believe the 8th of the night for Hannah Speed, number 299 on the season. Now there will be 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Andrew still has a runner on first. And you need to try to get this batter, Korey. About the best hitter in the state of Texas on deck.
Yeah, it'd be really nice if we could just walk her to open the other inning.
First pitch sent to left field is very shallow.
KK got it.
KK making a great play towards the left field line and getting the out. So Andrews does add another pair of runs in the frame, and they take their lead right back. 3-1. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th.
The competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
Ready for the bottom of the 4th here in Graham. Neither team scoring in the 2nd inning. Each team scoring 1 in the 3rd. And now Andrew is trying to keep it going. They scored 2 in the top of the 4th. We'll see if the Ladycats can answer back with a pair of runs of their own. Before they do, I want to give a big shout out, as always, the 4th inning stretch brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs, where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Bottom of the 4th again, no game tomorrow, Korey. We've got graduation tomorrow night.
And the Stars play.
Oh, you can watch and you won't have to see either of our faces the entire night. It'll be very cool.
Oh, man.
Stars do play tomorrow night as well.
Yeah. It'd be funny if all the Andrews people who are watching just tuned in for graduation.
Yeah, just tune on in. We're like, oh.
I do appreciate it. They've been very nice in the comments.
Thank y'all so much. We appreciate it.
We appreciate the love.
We always enjoy.
Love getting to watch y'all play softball, too, honestly.
Bottom of the 4th, ready to go. Claire Thompson going to lead off the inning. Swinging on the first pitch and making pretty good contact, fouling it out of play.
Yeah, and with the rain, I'd be trying to put anything I can in play.
Yeah, it's going to make it a lot tougher to play solid defense. Trying to see her last time up. If I knew how to work Game Changer, that would help probably.
It's okay. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Doing the best I can, buddy.
Okay. Streets are saying you are appreciated.
I don't know if they are saying that, Korey. Another foul ball on the second pitch of the bat, making it 0-2. Claire singled on a ball of the middle her first time up, so 1 for 1 here tonight.
Georgia Lambert is back in the circle for Andrews. Just
very good.
Update those.
And she's been very good as well.
Very solid. Very good. Very fun to watch. Number 10, the shortstop is doing anything she can to drive that ball off before giving it back to her.
That's what you call a solid teammate.
Yeah, that's a very solid teammate.
0-2. Now missing low, 1-1. Look like the rain coming down a bit harder now, Korey.
Almost 1 o'clock on the eastern seaboard, Tyler.
Thank you for the
the nonsense.
Thank you for that update.
Nonsensical.
1-2. That one missing high and away, evening up the count 2-2. And again, Sulphur Springs continues to just do a really good job when they get down in counts. There's a lot of experienced veteran hitters who have now been in a lot of big moments, and it's really hard to get them to chase even in 0-2 or 1-2 counts. You've got to throw them decent pitches.
Yeah, you gotta find the strike zone.
2-2 is sent in a very shallow right center field. The second baseman, the one making her way back there and making the play. Out number 1 here to start the bottom of the 4th.
Great play by the second baseman. Very rangy play.
That'll bring up Emerson Thompson. Before she comes up, I want to say that it is my pleasure to tell you about our friends over at Ochoa and Coleman Orthodontics, where they are proud to provide affordable family orthodontic care to patients in Sulphur Springs, Mount Pleasant, and all of East Texas. Give them a call at 903-572-8543 or visit their website, smilesmadeforlife.com, to schedule a consultation or to learn more about the many services that they provide. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. Emerson Thompson, the hitter. Good take there. That one high and away. 1-0. Start the at-bat. See Emerson's numbers here to your left. Emerson, again, one of those players. She's played fantastic defense throughout this postseason, but she always has a ton of power. At any point, she can kind of change the course of a game with one swing of the bat.
For sure.
Took ball 1 to start the at-bat to 1-0.
Yep. Rain's still falling.
Making good contact, sending it down the third baseline. They call it fair, Korey. Gets into the left field corner. It's a double. Emerson trying to stretch it to 3. Play at the bag. Wow.
She got her.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what you could see on your screen, so I tried to just get out of the way and let you watch the play, but she is throwing out, trying to stretch that one into a triple. With 1 away in the inning, I understand the urgency of getting that runner to third. If there had been no outs or if there had been 2 outs, obviously that's a bit too risky, but with 1 out in the inning, I understand the urgency of trying to get to third.
I mean, you got to try to make something happen there. And, still a bang-bang play. Really. So, I'll be honest, Tyler, if you're going to go down on your sword.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather see you go down just hustling, trying your best to make something happen than to not.
So 2 away in the inning brings Hannah Speed back up. She takes a called strike on the outside part of the zone there, 0-1 to start the at-bat. Hannah Speed here today. I know at least has 1 hit. She is 1 for 2. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging. She's a bit out front, or a bit early as well. Kind of fouls that one down the.
I couldn't tell if it was off speed or if she's just gearing up for something else.
Either way, fouling it off, and it's going to be 0-2.
So both drum lines doing the same thing, just at different spots.
Yeah,
If we could sync those up, we'd really be cooking with gas, Tyler.
0-2 the count, 2 away, nobody on here. The bottom of the 4th, game 1 of the state semifinal, best of 3 series. Hannah Speed doing a good job laying off there. That one a bit high, and it'll make the count 1-2. Again, no game tomorrow night, but game 2 is what time on Saturday?
5 p.m.
Yeah. And then game 3, if needed, would be right after.
We could be back here at midnight on Saturday. Who knows?
We could be.
Who knows?
We could be. Looks like the rain's died down a good bit now. 1-2 the count. Hannah doing a good job staying alive. Sends that one almost in the
arm barn.
Yeah, in the Andrews bullpen.
Yeah, watch out, arm barn.
Count will stay 1-2. If she can keep the inning going, Blevins would be next. 0 for 1 here tonight. I don't know why. No, she's the one that hit what I think. You don't have to call it a double, but hers was a hit. The one to left field. So again, the 1-2. Hannah.
It doesn't matter.
I think she fouled that one off. They haven't called it foul yet. The pitcher fielded it and threw it to first, and they're calling her out.
Third baseman's calling it foul.
Yes, it is a foul.
Third baseman, yeah.
Yeah. So the third base umpire stepped in and did go ahead and call that foul. So very good. And bat will stay alive.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter how loud I nod my head. You're not going to hear it on the broadcast.
It doesn't.
I was taking my hat off as you were saying that. I apologize. I should have done this and gone to this so everybody,
Very good. No one wants to see you do that, Korey.
It's just like an album react. It's just me nodding or disapproving. Nobody wants to see that.
Again, the 1-2. Hannah just a bit late on that one. Swing and a miss and strike 3. So a 1-2-3 inning here in the 4th. We're going to the 5th. Andrews now with a 3-1 lead. We'll be right back.
We're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs. We're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
You only have one heart, and you rely on it for everything. If your heart needs help, you can rely on Christus Health. With us, you have one of the most comprehensive heart care programs right here, with innovative, personalized care you can count on, delivered by a team you can trust. You only have one heart. We only have one purpose, to keep it healthy and strong. Your heart, your life, our purpose. Christus Health.
Was 1927. The first TV image was transmitted. Charles Lindbergh completed the first solo transatlantic flight. Babe Ruth set a single-season home run record. And Alliance Bank was formed, beginning a tradition of serving communities that remains today. We will be there for that new business, your new home, and we'll be there for you. Alliance Bank has been there for some of your most important decisions and will continue to be the bank you can trust. Alliance Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Top of the 5th here in Graham. Hannah Speed still on the mound for the Ladycats. 3 runs allowed through 4. Missing on the first pitch of the inning, so 1-0 count. And a big swing and a miss there, even up the count 1-1. Again, this one of the best hitters, number 10 for Andrews. One of the best hitters, not only in the state. I mean, I don't know softball or baseball, either one. You're really never going to find anyone with numbers like this. She hits well over 500, 16 home runs and 16 doubles on the season. She takes a big swing and a miss there to make the count 1-2. Also has 65 RBIs. She's going to Midland College. I believe 3 Andrew players going to college as well. Hannah Speed up in the count 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Sent really well down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's way gone, but it is foul. And that's one of the hardest hit balls you're ever going to see. She got a hold of that one. It was hard to see if it was fair or foul, and the Andrews faithful trying to make their argument for it being a home run, but that one is a foul ball. So the count will stay at 1-2. And I think very well might see Hannah bounce one in here. Or if she does try to get her to chase high again, it's probably going to be further away as well. But either way, the count stays 1-2. And a 3-1 ball game to start the top of the 5th. Almost midnight. We've still got plenty of softball to go. The 1-2 pitch is on the outside part of the plate, just a little bit outside. Going to even the count up at 2-2. Her last time up, she came up with nobody out, I believe, and runners on second and third. She was, not to everyone's enjoyment here in the ballpark, intentionally walked, but now you're starting to see why after that foul ball. The 2-2 pitch missed low. I don't believe it bounced in, but it was very close. Either way, very low. And that's going to run the count full to start the top of the 5th. And Speed gets her call. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss there. Hannah Speed gets strikeout number 300 on the season. And we'll start the top of the 5th inning with a strikeout. Hannah Speed's been very, very good here tonight. And especially in a situation like that, you see the foul ball hit again. I cannot express how far of a home run it was. It just happened to be foul. Didn't phase her at all. Still ended up getting the strikeout there to start the top of the 5th. So one away.
Whew. However loud you think it is up here,
It's even louder down there.
I mean, I was in the lion's den walking through. It was so loud.
I don't even want to take this headset off.
Yeah, it's It's lied.
Big swing and a miss there to even up the count 1-1. I can't imagine the level of headache I'm going to have when I do take it off, so I'm just kind of keep it on, I guess. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, you don't have to.
1-1 the count after the swing and miss. That one bouncing in there. Lays off at 2-1. Again, thank you to everyone for staying up late and for hanging out with us.
Yeah. Andrews is so far west, it may be 10:59 there.
There you go. I was waiting for the joke. The 2-1 pitch was fouled off into the net, making it 2-2. Very good. That was good.
It was a massive out to start this inning against a very good hitter in Alexis Cornejo.
Cornejo, thank you. She's very good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, stats alone, probably one of the best hitters in the state of Texas, like you said.
That one missing high and away, so another full count. You got it.
Sorry, great job by Kennedy Holly here to run it full.
Yes, and I believe she's the one going to Howard Payne. I'll check my notes again here in a second, but I think that sounds right.
I think yes, because they were back-to-back in the lineup.
Yep. Just a bit late, but she does make contact, fouling it back into the net, so the count will stay full, 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 5th. Ladycats have had some pretty good chances. I believe that last inning was their first 1-2-3 inning. Not believe, I mean, they'd had runners in scoring position every time before that.
Thank you, Maggie McCoy. Not that far west. That was obviously sarcasm, but yeah, thank y'all.
Now that one missing inside, or it may have even hit her. The umpire kind of acted like it may have brushed up against her. Either way, it would have been ball 4, so you put the runner on first regardless.
No harm, no foul.
Real
Other
quick.
than the runner on first.
Other than the runner on first. It'll be 1 on, 1 away before we resume. I want to remind everyone that the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation, or wants to invite everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. for Next Gen Nights, which is for anyone from birth all the way through 12th grade. The Way also offers young adults on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of each month. 1 out and a runner on first here in the top of the 5th. That one I called strike on the low and outside part of the zone to get the at-bat started. Korey, it's officially midnight, so go ahead and
make all the corny jokes I want.
Well, I was going to say, I was about to make a really corny joke, but I'll hold off. The other one, that one hit well into right field. Claire Thompson really didn't have to move at all. She did a good job reading it and realizing she had to move. It was just maybe a step towards the line, and she makes the play. 2nd out of the inning. So now 2 gone, still the runner on first in a 2-run game here in the top of the 5th. No, I was going to say, obviously, you know me. I don't know how many of our listeners or viewers actually follow me on social media. If you don't, no need to do that.
Yeah,
but,
please don't. I'll play.
I was going to say, obviously, it's Friday now, so I can say because it's Friday with the return of the MAC, play return of the MAC in the commercial break.
If you get paid weekly, check your bank account at this time. This is a great day to be live.
That was a good pitch on the outside part of the plate, but a bit too far outside, I believe.
Tyler, I was just alerted that I actually know some people over there kind of close to Andrews.
Oh, very good.
In Odessa, Joe and Ashton Lopez, if you're listening. Probably aren't, but, shout out to y'all.
Shout out.
They work at a church in Odessa, and said a lot of people from Andrews go to that church.
The 1-0 pitch, that one a bit high and a bit inside, so it's going to be 2-0 after a pair of misses to start this at-bat. We have now been here, you and I, for 8 hours, Korey. Swing and a miss. That one middle away, so to make it 2-1.
We're reaching new levels of being at a game.
I'll stay here all night, man. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hannah gets her call. The wind up in the pitch. Very good pitch over the heart of the plate. Gets a swing and a miss, making it 2-2.
Somebody said just don't turn into a pumpkin. We need someone to stream the entire game. I'll do my best. I'm already a little round, but not too orange, so we'll see.
2-2.
2-2 the count.
That one sent hard into right center field. Allison Frazier back towards the wall.
Doesn't get it.
It makes it to the wall. 1 run going to score. Allison Frazier did a good job trying to get to it. The throw is to third behind the runner. Play at the plate, Korey.
She's out.
Ladycats make the play at the plate. Andrews does score 1 run off the triple. Allison Frazier down. She was trying to make it to the wall in time.
Yeah.
Hit the wall pretty hard. It was Claire Thompson who got the ball in. Tried to make the play at third. And again, runner was already around the bag, made their way home. So Baylor did a heads-up job of just getting it home and getting out at home. 1 run does score, though. So it'll make it 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the inning. Allison Frazier down at the moment, so we'll step away and give her time. And we'll be back.
Welcome to Bell Concrete, Inc., where we treat our clients like family. For over 70 years, we've delivered the finest ready-mixed concrete, sand, and aggregate. Our friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, we're here for you. Call us today at 903-885-3126 and experience the Bell Concrete difference.
Welcome to Revamped Aesthetics, your locally owned med spa dedicated to helping you achieve your unique beauty goals. From neuromodulators, dermal fillers, laser services, and a variety of facials, we offer a range of treatments tailored just for you. Get expert advice on the best service for your aesthetic desires. Come check out our new location in Sulphur Springs, or as always, visit us in Emory and give us a call at 903-474-4649 and let us enhance the beauty you were born with.
At Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
Bottom of the 5th for the Ladycats here in this state semifinal game. Braylee Blevins up to bat. Waiting her first pitch. Allison Frazier was able to walk off the field under her own power, so hope to see her good. She took a hard crash into that right center wall. Got a time here by the umpire. Something was there in front of the circle. I don't know what we're doing there, but either way, we're back in action. Ladycats trail currently 4-1, bottom of the 5th. Oh, interesting. There you go, Papa T. Thank you for that. First pitch, ball 1. In the other state semi, Liberty's defeated the defending state champs, Cal Allen, 3-0 in game 1. Here comes a pitch from Georgia Lambert to Braylee Blevins. Bit high, that'll run the count 2-0. Papa T's always on top of it for us. We appreciate you. And if Braylee Blevins can get on base here to start the inning, that would be a massive boost for the Ladycats. There's the pitch, and there's the first strike of this at bat. 2-1 the count. Ladycats have had chances to score runs here. Just only one across so far, but runners in scoring position for most of these innings. Swing and a miss there by Braylee Blevins. That'll run the count 2-2. Again, these two teams are duking it out here. 8 minutes past the midnight hour. Braylee Blevins going to foul that one back. We'll stay right here, 2-2. Again, bottom of the 5th. Ladycats are your home team tonight, so they will have their last at bat and a chance to walk it off if it does come to that. Something interesting, too, is in the regional finals against, there's a pitch hit there by Braylee Blevins. High pop up to the first baseman. She'll take care of it. That'll be the first out of this inning. Something interesting of note, too, is kind of in a similar situation here with Andrews that Hannah Speed faced. She let up, I believe, 6 runs in that first game in the first 4 or 5 innings. After that, scoreless from that point on against Sanger to close out the regional final. And that'll be the second out of the inning as I believe it was Gracie Thompson swinging on the first pitch, hitting it straight up to the middle to Georgia Lambert. She throws first, and that'll be the second out of this inning. And Ladycats staring down the barrel of a quick 1-2-3 inning as Baylor Boatman gets into the box. I didn't really have time to update the graphics, Tyler.
Yeah,
they were going quick.
Bottom of the 5th brought to you by not only all of our friends who make this possible, but Corey Hankins, best producer in the state of Texas.
Feel bad for the Andrews faithful at home that don't get to see the full Chad's Media experience.
I know. Baylor sending that one into shallow right field again. Second baseman making a lot of really good plays here tonight, covering a lot of ground. She does it again. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Ladycats at the bottom of the 5th. We'll go to the 6th. We'll be right back.
I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we have raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper and White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future. We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorneys.
From all of us here at Roper and White, go Wildcats.
Top of the 6th here in Graham. Andrews leading 4-1. Before we return to action, I want to give a big shout out and tell you that at D&B Loans, they simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. But that's not all. Their showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic options and free local delivery. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials. I also want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Bell Concrete, where they treat their clients like family. For over 70 years, they have delivered the finest ready-mix concrete, sand, and aggregate. Their friendly staff is there to ensure your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, they're here for you. Call them today at 903-885-3126.
Cindy Lancaster, we appreciate you hanging out with us. I know some of us have work tomorrow. We also do too. First pitch from Hannah.
Oh, one fouled off.
Yeah.
0-1.
I couldn't tell. I was trying to look through this beam, and it makes a better door than it does a window. I'll say that, Tyler.
Yeah, I have to avoid that. Another one, people standing up. It's hard.
Yeah, it's
we can see about as much as y'all can, but
yeah,
doing our best. That one missing, bouncing in 1-1. Now we're call strike 1 and 2. You weren't joking. It is very, very loud down there.
Yeah, it's you're walking into a sound tunnel.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Hannah Speed. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And I think that's going to be her 10th of the night.
And that could be it. That could be the
they were trying to throw it around. That one getting into right field.
Couldn't tell what happened.
Well, I've got a quick second. I want to tell you that here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Ladycats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit their website, alliancebank.com, for all your financial and banking needs.
And Tyler, Wade Floyd commented and said, thanks, fellas, hoping to be there cheer on the Mustangs on Saturday. That's something I didn't even think about. You think the crowd is full and loud right now. Wait till wait till Saturday, dude. It's going to be raucous.
Yeah, hard to make it here on a Thursday. On a Saturday, we'll get even more people. First pitch of this at-bat, a called strike on the kind of outer part of the zone 0-1. Yeah, it's a really good point.
It's a great point, Melissa.
That one, I think, missing a bit low maybe, so 1-1. 1-1, 1 out. Nobody on. Big swing, big miss, 1-2. And Hannah Speed's stuff doesn't look, I don't think she's lost any velocity at all. I don't think she's lost any command either.
No.
I think this is a really good hitting Andrews team. I think that's all it is.
Yeah, they're very good at the plate. Tyler mentioned this earlier. I don't know if you were listening or not.
When am I not listening?
In the other state semi, Liberty defeated Cal Allen 3-0.
Wow. Sent hard on the ground towards second base. Emerson Thompson does a good job moving towards the first base bag. Fields it cleanly and just tosses it on over to Abby. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 6th.
Flop of the glove, flip of the ball, and that's an out.
Yep. Emerson obviously had been playing more shortstop than anything throughout this postseason, moving back over to second base and doing a great job of it. Emerson, just a really, really solid defensive middle infielder her entire career. We've seen her play probably equal parts shorts and second throughout her career, and done a really good job of both. First pitch.
Great utility player.
Yeah. First pitch of the at-bat, missing high and away, 1-0. We'll see if we get out of here before 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's the way it's looking.
Swing and a miss there, making the count 1-1.
We may make it home in time to go to work.
Might just mosey on over.
Yeah, may just be doing some moseying.
We're going to do some moseying, I'll tell you that.
We'll let you know a secret.
We ain't going to be in a rush to do nothing.
Yeah, moseying's happening.
1-1, pitch is fouled back into the net, 1-2.
So over to our buddy DJ. Hope he's doing all right.
Go DJ.
That's my DJ. I'll allow it.
It might be past midnight, but I don't just pass up Lil Wayne references.
Yeah.
Come on. 1-2 pitch, high and away. Even up the count, 2-2 with 2 outs. For Hannah Speed so far, yes, that was strikeout number 10. Through 5 2/3. 5 hits, 4 runs, but only 2 of them earned. She's walked 3 and struck out 10. That one just a bit low or just a bit in. Maybe both, but either way, it's a full count now. And a 1-2-3 inning would be really big in this moment, both of your Hannah, but also just the Ladycats in general.
Yeah, it'd definitely be needed.
Kind of get a little momentum, go grab some bats and try to get back into it. 3-2 pitch. It's a call, strike 3. It was low and away, but it was enough for a strike. It is a 1-2-3 inning. Strikeout number 6 on the night for Hannah, or strikeout number 11 on the night for Hannah Speed. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. 4-1, the Ladycats trail.
At the Way Bible Church, we believe that life change happens at every level. Join us Wednesday night for Next Gen Nights at 6:15 p.m. where our entire campus is dedicated to kids and teens from birth through 12th grade. Experience safe, age-appropriate environments where the Bible and God's love is taught in a creative and exciting way. We'll see you soon for Wednesdays at the Way Bible Church.
Ready for the bottom of the 6th here in Graham. Ladycats trailing 4-1. Before we resume action, I want to ask, are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 35 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now's the perfect time to give them a call at 903-885-8072 and let them turn your hot, humid space into a cool and comfortable environment.
For the right price, I bet they'd drive down to Andrews also.
I bet they would.
It's going to be number 6. Scoreboard says 6.
Yeah, KK Montgomery.
Yeah, I couldn't like I said, I'm having to look through 14 different things to try and see her.
KK already drawn a walk here tonight. This will take ball 1 to start the at-bat, 1-0. KK Montgomery, Shaylee Friddle, and then Abby Goldsmith are due up here in the bottom of the 6th. Claire Thompson and Emerson Thompson would be after them if they can keep the inning going. 1-0 pitch to KK. That one.
Called strike.
Yeah, that one a really good pitch. I mean, it's middle away, probably more over the plate than anything, but that's a really good pitch, and especially if you're KK, you're heading to count 1-0 if it's not the pitch you're looking for.
Yeah, just take it and see what happens with the next couple.
So now the count's tied 1-1. KK does swing at that one, fouling it really hard out of play, 1-2. KK just a junior for the Ladycats. A lot of returners on this team. Of course, the Sanger team you played in the state or in the regional final.
A lot of returners also.
Yeah, I think they had just one senior, and I think only one junior even as well. I think it was just nothing but pretty much sophomores and freshmen. The 1-2 pitch, KK just behind that one, just a little bit late. So she'll swing and miss for strike 3 to start the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Shaylee Friddle. Friddle 0 for 2 tonight, but she does have the lone RBI tonight for the Ladycats.
Yeah, for Andrews is dual wielding the train horns. He said, I'm not just bringing one.
Yeah, I saw that. He's got both of them. I mean, no one man should have all that power.
Yeah, honestly.
First pitch of that bat, Friddle takes away, and it's going to miss outside 1-0. You wouldn't know it was almost 12:30.
Yeah.
No one here looks tired.
Nobody.
That one on the outside part of the plate.
That's a great pitch.
Does catch enough of the plate to be called a strike, 1-1. And I think that was her off-speed pitch. Good pitch.
A very good pitch. Very
Even
good
up the
pitch.
count at 1-1. Again, Friddle just a freshman here for the Ladycats. And she's had a fantastic season. I showed you her numbers a second ago. We'll look at them again. The 1-1 pitch. I think she didn't want to swing at that one, but I think she felt like she had to. So she takes a really late swing, swings and misses, 1-2. Again, Ladycats just kind of a step slow.
Tyler, I didn't think it was possible, but it got louder.
It did. Really hard hit, ball
great
down the
hit.
third base line. Shaylee said, I've been slow. I've been behind it. No. Early sends it down the third base line.
And she's
stand-up double with one out here in the top of the 6th.
jogging into second. That's it's a great piece of hitting there by Shaylee Friddle.
Yeah, again, she had the only RBI of the night for the Ladycats. And now she's got a double to go to her name as well. Maybe being the catcher for this Ladycat squad, she is going to get a runner. It'll be number 3, Presley Smith.
So Ryan Newbro is saying Andrews only has 4 starters graduating. All 3 pitchers will return next year.
Very nice.
So,
very good.
Could be seeing another pitcher tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's one of those cases where, like we said, once we got to, for sure, the regional final, maybe before that, is like, you're going to see these teams again. You're going to see this team again. You're going to see this team again. I think you're going to continue to see this Andrews team.
Yeah, I definitely think so. They got moxie.
First pitch to Abby misses high and away, making it 1-0.
And they played really, really good defense. They hit the ball well. They're solid all the way around. I mean, just not a lot of mistakes made by this Andrews Mustang team. And at this point in the playoffs,
you don't get to the state semifinal.
Yeah,
you know,
it doesn't matter what region you're in.
Now the 1-0 to Abby. That one, I believe, bouncing in, making it 2-0.
It was humming. It had some. Just put a little bit of extra mustard on that dog.
Yep, had exactly what Kendrick walked in.
Yeah, mustard.
Walked into New Orleans with the etiquette
of LA
and yelling. The 2-0 pitch. I couldn't tell if it's a called strike or if they're saying Abby check swung. Either way, it is a called strike and it's 2-1. Two and one out. Smith now the runner on second base. The courtesy runner for Friddle. Claire Thompson is on deck. Abby takes a pretty big swing there at a fastball middle away. She misses, making it 2-2.
Bottom of 6, you're starting to run out of outs. You're going to find yourself in the better part of this ball game.
And again, Ladycats with runners in scoring position. That one missing very far outside, and we'll run the count full. If you could get on here, drawing a walk, and hit whatever it takes, that would be really, really big.
Yeah, it'd be massive.
Claire already with 1 hit tonight. She's 1 for 2. Emerson behind her as well with a hit, 1 for 2. And then you get back to Hannah, who's 1 for 3. The 8, 9, and 1 hit really well here tonight. The full count. Abby swings and misses as well. So another strikeout. Just the 5th of the night for Lambert, it looks like. 4th of the night, my fault. Either way, 2 outs, runner on second. That'll bring up Claire Thompson again. Claire 1 for 2 here tonight. Would love another hit right now.
Yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Really good with runners in scoring position. She's got that chance now. Claire taking a pitch low, 1-0.
And this pitcher for Andrews, she's found herself in a lot of favorable counts for the hitters, but she always kind of seems to battle back and throw the right pitch at the right time.
Yeah, it doesn't faze her at all.
No, she's solid.
She's not one to get behind. And then, like I said, I mean, she really hasn't made any mistake pitches at all. That one was kind of over the plate. Claire hits it hard to shortstop. It gets past the shortstop into left center field.
Presley's running, and that's going to score a run, Tyler.
Presley comes in and scores. Claire's on first. And it's a 4-2 ball game now with the tying run at the plate for the Ladycats. It is Emerson Thompson, already 1 for 2 here tonight. And again, we know she's a really good power hitter. At any point, she can kind of
even it up.
Yeah. And if she finds a way to get on base,
you've got the words right out of my mouth, Tyler.
Back to Hannah Speed real quick. Andrews is taking a mound visit to talk things over. While they're doing that, I want to talk about the good people over at Graceful Health and Wellness, where they are redefining women's health care with a holistic and personalized approach that prioritizes wellness at every stage of life. From motherhood to menopause and beyond, they specialize in hormone therapy, weight management, inflammation, and gut health, empowering women to take control of their health and feel their very best. Visit their website, gracefulhealthandwellness.com, or give them a call at 903-912-6432. Again, 2 out. Claire Thompson, the runner at first, and Emerson Thompson up at the plate. Emerson taken outside. 1-0.
When I'm mentioning the pitcher, I keep wanting to say Miranda Lambert. And I'm having to fight the urge every single time.
Not Miranda Lambert.
Georgia Lambert. She's been phenomenal. And this has been every bit as good as we expected it to be.
1-0 to Emerson. That one kind of in that same location, but a little bit more over the plate.
Yeah.
And that one is called a strike 1-1.
It's a good off-speed pitch, and it's one of those, if you can kind of dial in and be ready for it, it's very hard to be ready for that one.
Yeah, that shows how good of a pitcher Georgia Lambert is. She gets down on the count 1-0. Again, this is a big situation. You've got the tying run at the plate. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, and she's still willing to throw that off-speed kind of low and away. Throwing that one low and away again as well, but that one bouncing in, making it 2-1.
Yeah, Emerson holds off, and it's always coming down to the very, very end, Tyler.
It's always something, Korey.
It's whether it's rain, lightning, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th with runners on, it's always something.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Emerson, I think it's that off-speed again, low and away. She swung and missed at it out in front of it, making it 2-2. Catcher throwing back to keep Claire honest, but Claire back in time, so.
Yeah, she wasn't lying. She's being honest over there.
No lie.
No lie.
No lie. No lie, yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Emerson sends that one hard to left field. Left fielder running back towards the wall. It bounces off the wall. Claire coming into third. She's going to stay.
Stay.
So she's standing on third. Emerson standing on second. Emerson Thompson
banging it off
the left center field wall.
We talked about it, Tyler. She's got power.
She's got the power.
She's got the power. And now with 2 outs, that brings up.
Yeah, back to the top of the order for Hannah Speed. Yeah, now not only do you have technically the go-ahead run at the plate for the Ladycats, but the tying run is a very quick Emerson Thompson who's already in scoring position.
Yeah.
Andrew's taking a quick mound visit here. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I was going to say if Hannah could rope one down either left or right foul line, she's going to be in business.
I mean, if she just gets a base hit, she is going to score Emerson. While they're talking things over here, I want to tell you if you've enjoyed the game day posts you've seen all year long, you can not only thank the best producer in the state of Texas, Korey Hankins. But you can also thank the good people at Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs, where they are redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with them today. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, they're here to answer all your questions and guide you through every step of the way. Visit them and explore their wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting for you at Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs. Building dreams one home at a time. Go see them from now through May 31st for your Spring Into Your Dream Home sales event, where you can get $1,500 off every home from Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs and start your journey of home ownership. Your future starts at home. Build it together with Clayton Homes. So now, Hannah Speed back to the top of the order. She's 1 for 3 here tonight. Runners on second and third. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 2-out game. Hannah Speed swinging to the first pitch, send it to right center field.
It's down, Tyler.
Doesn't get to it. Hannah Speed's into second. Both runs score. And we are tied up at 4.
It's always something, Tyler. And the clock may have just struck 12:29, but these Wildcats are alive and well.
Ladycats.
I'm sorry, Ladycats. Excuse my French.
Hannah Speed with a 2-run, 2-out double here in the bottom of the 6th to even things up. Braylee Blevins coming up to the plate.
And
I believe Peyton Taylor going to be the courtesy runner here.
I was nervous because that center fielder had a great jump on it. I was real nervous, Tyler.
Yeah, the Andrew center fielder, again, that's a
hard
good hit ball into right center field. And it was well hit, but it was kind of into, I don't want to say a bloop, but kind of into shallow right center field. Center fielder read it so well. Read it immediately, jumped, and, I mean, she dove, did her best to get to it, but couldn't get to it in time, got past her.
And that's got to feel like a gut punch if you're Andrews right now.
That one bouncing in 1-0. Braylee Blevins again, the hitter now for the Ladycats.
And a great job by Hannah to get herself back into scoring position off that hit. I mean, she was charging. Blevins
0 for 2 here tonight. Again, she's the one that had the one to left field. I'm calling her 1 for 3,
yeah.
I think. She has the 1 run scored before this inning. Blevins sends that one into right field towards right center. Right fielder making the play. And they get the 3rd out of the inning, but we're all tied up going to the 7th.
It's always something, Tyler.
We may be here till 3 a.m. Who knows?
We may be here till graduation tomorrow, but we'll be here.
As long as they're playing softball, though, we're going to be here and making sure that you get to follow along to every second of it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the top of the 7th.
So in January of, 22, just went in for a routine gallbladder surgery, and there were some complications that entered about a 6-month uphill climb over at Baylor Hospital. Everyone said you really need to see if you can get a hold of Amicus. I would recommend these people 100% every single time. They would be the first I would have them come.
Ready for the top of the 7th now. It is all tied up 4-4. Again, like I said, if they go till 3 or 4 a.m., I guess we're going to be here till 3 or 4 a.m. We're going to make sure y'all get to follow along to every pitch of this game. I know you just got to hear from them yourself, but I'd also like to give a big shout-out to the dedicated team at Amethyst Healthcare. They offered skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of their patients. Visit them at amethysthc.com to learn more about how they can support you and your loved ones. Amethyst Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your own home. Give them a call at 903-231-0204 for more information.
Number 11, Haley Bowman.
Yeah, and these teams just kind of really matching each other the entire way. It was scoreless through the first 2, then they each scored 1 in the 3rd. Andrews added 2 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th. Ladycats get 3 back in the 6th, though, and it's an 0-1 count here in a tie ball game in the top of the 7th. Game 1 of the state semifinal. Again, no game tomorrow night. We've got graduation tomorrow night, but then we are back for Game 2, and then Game 3, if needed, would be on Saturday. I believe Game 2 starts at 5 p.m.
Yep.
The 0-1. Good pitch over the heart of the plate.
And it'll be a strike.
And it is called a strike, 0-2.
Didn't think about it.
The Ladycats crowd waking up a little bit over there.
Yeah, they're getting a little fight in them. Little Ladycat fight. It's been loud to our right all night long, but now to our left getting a little bit lighter. And that'll fire them up. That's a strikeout. number 12
It is.
for Hannah Speed.
It is. One away here to start to the top of the 7th. And, yeah, the momentum seemed to just a little bit, but it just kind of seemed to slide to the left.
Yeah. Slide to the right.
You know, watch out here in a second. It'll crisscross.
Yeah. Freeze! I tell you right now,
everyone is
clapping their hands.
One out, nobody on here in the top of the 7th.
Pitcher Georgia Lambert up to bat.
Taking a big swing on the first pitch of that bat. At a pitch high, 0-1.
And our train horns have been at the chat now. We're just
who knew that everyone had train horns?
I have never owned a train horn in my life.
Makes contact with that one.
Great job.
In foul territory down to the first baseline. Abby kind of having to move towards right field a little bit, but she makes the play. 2 up, 2 down.
And that'll bring up number 10. Just kidding. You knew it. The American people knew it. They're walking her.
Yep.
And I get it if you're Andrews.
It's the top. It's the top of the 7th. It's tied. I mean, you can't.
I get it if you're Andrews.
Dude, her last at bat, she hit a rocket. Luckily foul, but I mean, she sent it about to that building out there, Korey.
I'd have walked her then. After that, I'd have been like, yeah, you're going to go ahead and go get on first. So first base occupied now.
Yep. Runner on first. 2 away. Top of the 7th. Tied up. Fouling that one back into the net, 0-1. Game 1 of the state semifinal was worth the wait, even if you've been here since 4.
It has not disappointed, that's for sure.
And ready for the 0-1 pitch.
Swing and a miss.
0-2. Fred will throw him back at the runner, but she's back in time. It'll be an 0-2 count, 2 away.
One's fine. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't throw it back too many times. Hey, just focus on the one at the plate.
That part. 0-2.
Fouled off.
Does a good job to stay alive there, fouling it back into the net, 0-2.
I'm counting 3 train horns right now in this immediate vicinity.
At least.
It feels like 1,000. Oh, man. No less than, as Judah would say, infinity drumsticks.
At least infinity.
Yeah. I hope he's asleep right now.
Judah, if you're watching this.
Yeah, you better not be. Get your butt to bed.
Go to bed, buddy. The 0-2 pitch. That one. Sit well into right center field. Korey, I think that one at the.
Oh, it's gone.
That one right at the wall. The same spot that Allison Frazier tried to get the line drive earlier. That one had a little bit more height and a little bit more distance. It's a 2-run bomb. Andrews immediately taking the lead back. And Hannah Speed was 1 strike away from getting out of that inning, but an incredible job. Was that Kennedy Holly?
Yes, that was Kennedy Holly. That ball was mashed.
An incredible
piece of hitting.
Yeah, again, I mean, not down to your final strike because it's a tie ball game, but down to your final strike here in the top of the 7th. Didn't phase her at all. And she takes that pitch. I mean, she right center field really takes it just middle away. It's hard to get enough power and distance behind that pitch in that spot, but she did it. It's a 2-run bomb. That's going to make it 6-4.
Yeah, and it's getting loud.
Yeah. We can't hear ourselves think.
No.
Now 2 away. The base is clear now, obviously, here in the top of the 7th. Hannah Speed going back to work with a called strike to start the at-bat.
And like you said, last inning, it felt like a gut punch for Andrews, and they fire back.
This one's sent to left field. KK Montgomery does a really good job finding it, making the play. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Ladycats now going to need at least 2 runs if they want to keep this game going. We'll be right back.
D&B Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
At the Way Bible Church, we believe that life change happens at every level. Join us Wednesday night for Next Gen Nights at 6:15 p.m. where our entire campus is dedicated to kids and teens from birth through 12th grade. Experience safe, age-appropriate environments where the Bible and God's love is taught in a creative and exciting way. We'll see you soon for Wednesdays at the Way Bible Church.
Bottom of the 7th, and after the home run from Kennedy Hawley, Andrew is now up by 2 again. Ladycats going to need at least 2 runs if they want to keep this one going. Before we return to action, I want to remind everyone that the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they're all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. We got Gracie Thompson leading off the bottom of the 7th, and she takes the ball to start the inning 1-0. Guano pitch bounces in as well, 2-0. Gracie Thompson, 0 for 1 with a pair of walks here tonight. After her, it's Baylor Boatman and then KK Montgomery.
It's kind of funny, too, because in the regional finals, I believe the Mustangs walked off to get the win with a home run.
Thompson was showing bunt there. It was low in the zone, but it was called a strike. So it'll make it 2-1. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you've made it this far, you've played in some really close games. I mean, the Ladycats, all their games have felt like it's come down to the very end, you know. The 2-1 pitch. Thompson fouling that one back into the net, making it 2-2. And the Andrews crowd, much like they've been all night long, very loud. Waiting on her call. She gets it. The windup and the pitch. Gracie does a really good job keeping her weight back, sending it on the ground through the right side, getting into right field. On the 2-2 pitch there, you can see she got that off-speed pitch again, and you could tell she kind of starts to lean out, but recognizes it, just does a good enough job to keep her hands back, to send it the other way, and it's a leadoff single to start the bottom of the 7th. First hit of the night for Gracie Thompson, her 3rd time on base, and now we're back to Baylor Boatman. She's 0 for 3, and I'm sure she would love her first hit of the night here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Baylor again returned to action in Game 3 and immediately swung at the first 3 pitches and got a single on one of them. Baylor first pitch swinging again, hitting it foul. Into the dugout for Andrews, yeah. I couldn't tell if it had gotten in there or not, but yeah, 0-1. Again, after Baylor, you've got KK and then Shaylee. Each of them have reached base at least once here tonight. Shaylee also was one of the RBIs.
Big.
Yep, 0-1, the count to Baylor. She takes there. That one, I believe, missing just a little bit outside. So it'll even up the count at 1-1. Nobody out. And Gracie Thompson, the runner on first. Bottom of the 7th. Ladycats need a pair of runs to keep this game going. Baylor watches the pitch there, and I can't really tell if it was inside or low. Either way, it's a ball, 2-1.
I can't even see. I'm just trying to listen for the crack of the bat.
I am too. It's really looking through a lot of different
things.
Obstacles.
People, bars.
All right, ready for the 2-1. Baylor takes that one as well. That one pretty far outside. And it's going to be a 3-1 count. Baylor Boatman, a really good, really experienced hitter here. I think at a 3-1 count, if she does get a pitch to hit, you're going to see her take a pretty big hack. But I do trust her that if it's a ball, I think she'll know to lay off of it and put the tying run on base again with no outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
That would be massive, Tyler. That would be massive.
All right, walked in, wind up in the pitch, 3-1. Baylor does swing at that one, fouling it well out of play. It'll be a full count. No outs and a runner on first. Again, thank y'all so much, everyone who's hung out and been patient with us tonight. Obviously, I know anyone tuned in for the first time, or if you've tuned in and you didn't hear what it was going to be, and if you've seen our broadcast and you're expecting a specific thing, I understand asking, but thank you to everyone who does understand the Gamecast. I did.
And what we have to do.
Yeah. Baylor sending that one on the ground to third. Third baseman fields it cleanly, looks to second. Didn't think she had time to make the throw, so instead throws it to first. She does get Baylor out. The runner advanced to second. And I'm not sure the Andrews faithful here seem pretty annoyed about something. I can't tell what it is they're asking for, but
I couldn't see either.
Either way,
I would be taking the out no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
You got the 2-run buffer.
Yeah, if you're not positive, you're up by 2.
Just take the out,
I understand, not wanting the runner in scoring position, but either way, that's where we're at now. One away, KK Montgomery at the plate. KK taking a pretty big swing there out in front of it and kind of.
Was that off-speed pitch? It kind of looked like it.
I believe so. Either way, 0-1.
And we've seen a great pitching matchup tonight between Hannah Speed and Georgia Lambert.
And yeah.
I mean, it's been phenomenal. It's been fun to watch. It's been everything we asked for.
Now the 0-1. KK doing a good job laying off that one. That was outside, making it 1-1. One away and a runner on second.
Ty Fowler said, you guys have done a great job. Thanks for calling the game.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
I also put in the Go Mustangs.
Oh, very good. All right,
Yeah,
we'll take it either way. Yeah. 1-1. Another one outside. She takes 2-1. No, we love hearing that, especially when you get to the playoffs. We don't see it probably quite as much during the regular season. I guess during football season we probably do, but yeah, once we get to the playoffs, we usually have people joining us from the other team, and we always appreciate having y'all. And we always appreciate the kind words.
And definitely impressed with y'all's ball club.
Oh yeah, this is a really fun team to watch. KK Montgomery on the 2-1 pitch, fouling it down towards the Andrews dugout. Make it 2-2, and the Andrews girls going to have a quick little chit-chat. Yeah. And I love that they do this a lot, whether it's good or bad, whether it's kind of pep talk, good or bad, stay focused. You got this.
Little Maddox hand on the shoulder.
They do it a lot, and I like that. I like keeping your teammates involved. And I was always very talkative with my teammates as well, so I like that sort of thing.
It's good. Keeps everybody focused. Hey, we got your back. Just keep doing your work.
So now the 2-2 pitch to KK. KK laying off that one outside as well. Going to be a full count.
I can't see a thing right now. I'm literally just listening for reactions at this point.
I have a very small window I can see through. Full count. Runner on second, one out.
I found the window, Tyler.
There you go. Very good. KK takes the 3-2 pitch, and it's a called strike 3. Ladycats down to their final out of the night. It'll be Shaylee Friddle. It's funny, Ladycats could either tie it up with a home run, they could lose the game on an out, they could keep the game going.
Yeah,
anything could happen here.
Myriad of options.
With the freshman, Shaylee Friddle. Again, 1 for 3 tonight, already has 1 RBI. For the season, over a 360 hitter with an OPS over 1.0. Numbers close to that in the postseason. First pitch of the at-bat is outside, 1-0.
Abby Goldsmith will be next up for the Ladycats.
The Andrews faithful on their feet. And it is loud in here. The 1-0 pitch. Friddle sends that one into right center field. Center fielder seems to has it.
And she
does. She does has it. That's the end of the game. Andrews
takes the game 1.
An incredible game for both of these squads. Again, Ladycats were down 3 at the bottom of the 6th and were able to tie it up. They were 1 strike away from getting out of that top of the 7th, but the huge 2-run bomb from Kennedy Holly, and just like that, Andrews takes game 1 of the series by a final score of 6-4. Korey, again, we won't be back here tomorrow night. We've got graduation tomorrow night.
Yep.
But then game 2 of this series, like you said, 5 p.m. is when game 2 begins on Saturday.
Yes.
And then game 3, if needed, would be right after that. We'll be doing the same thing then. It'll be the game casting again. Hopefully, if you can't make it to the game either way, whether you're for the Ladycats or the Mustangs, please come out and support these 2 teams. They deserve it. But if you can't make it, or if you know anyone that can't, send them the link and hang out with us again. Again, great job from both of these teams. We've been here for
entirely too long, but it lived up to the hype, that's for sure.
We're going to get out of here. Again, thank you to everyone who hung out with us tonight. Congratulations to Andrews on the Game 1 win. We'll be back for Game 2 around 4:45 is when that'll begin on Saturday. So on behalf of everyone here at Front Porch News and Chaz Media, best producer in the state of Texas, Korey Hankins, I'm Tyler Lennon. We'll see y'all on Saturday.